Tell me when we start.
It started now.
Okay, welcome to Access Bars Day 2. Day 2 because we only did half day yesterday. So we're continuing today because we are functioning on lockdown time instead of Indian Standard Time. So we're continuing the class today and it's Sunday. So it's awesome. Okay, so let's start with jails and EMC square. I'm going to repeat that section, okay? I'm going to repeat those clearings so that everyone can get free from the jails that they are locked themselves into. So what jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC square of always looking for the wrongness of you are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate place? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. How many jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC square of the life you are choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate place? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Hold on, I have something going on. Savita Jalan. Is Savita Jalan here? Hold on. There's a Savita Jalan. Savita, are you registered for the class, darling?
Should be Madhuri Jalan.
But she just left. Is Madhuri registered for the class?
Yes, ma'am. She's logged out.
Madhuri, were you logged in as Savita?
Yes, ma'am. I've logged out from that.
Okay, so please only log in from your access name.
Yes.
Whatever you've registered under, please only log in because admins need to make sure that only people who have registered for this class are here. Okay, it's an honoring of the facilitator, it's an honoring of access, and an honoring of my time. Okay, because we last time had some random person in the class, right? Remember? In one of the classes, we had like a.
It was just
like a
internet
visitor.
issue, so for a second, that's it. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Sorry?
It was some internet issue, so for a second, sorry for.
No worries, no worries. But it's good that that shows up so that we can make it clear to everyone. Just log in from your name. So that's ease for admins. I think I'm gonna need Debbie to give me some healing. Thank you, Debbie. Yesterday your healing worked brilliantly. I had such a kitch throat, and your Markaba healing worked wonders for me because my throat just magically became okay, and I was able to facilitate with ease. So thank you for that.
I'll start, ma'am.
Thank you. She's like such a silent healer. Like Pranjal does chakra healing and Debbie does Markaba healing, and both of them end up doing different things so that I have ease while facilitating. Thank you guys for being a contribution. Okay. Guys, can you please mute yourself? Can everyone please mute themselves, turn off your video so that we have ease in this class? Okay, so how many jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC square as a life you are choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate, please? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Can you get that spray? The cutting cord spray, please. My chakra healing spray for my throat. Okay, what jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC square of dash are you choosing? So dash could be name of yourself. It could be against a certain person. So for example, what jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC square of your mother are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and create, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC? Guys, I'm not really looking at the messages that you're sending me, even if you're sending it to me privately, because I'm focusing on the clearings. I'm looking down. So I may not see your messages, okay? Pardon me if I don't. Okay, what jails are you using? You can say yes, like out loud, but you don't need to say it to me per se. You just need to say it yes, because whenever you do an access clearing statement, you need to be, in agreement to be willing to let it go. That's why you need to say yes. It's like a permission. You're allowing yourself and you're choosing to let go of whatever you're letting go. That's why you say yes. Okay. But when you're doing the clearing statement, you don't need to tell yourself yes. You don't need to say, like if I'm saying, what jails am I using to create the dominance of EMC square of my mother? Am I choosing everything? That is times a Godzillion, destroy and uncreate, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. That works for me. I don't need to say, am I willing to destroy and uncreate? Yes, I am willing to destroy and uncreate. We don't need to do that, okay? You just say, destroy and uncreate. Because you've already said a yes, you're already choosing to destroy and uncreate. A lot of times I've noticed, even if you don't want to say right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds, you still just say pot and pock. It will still work. You can also just say destroy and uncreate, and it will still work. I have done a lot of times, I'm going to destroy and uncreate, and it still works. The destroy and uncreate is equally effective. Okay. So what jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC square of dash? Put your husband's name, put your mother's name, put your mother-in-law's name, of your family's name, your job, whatever you want to put there, okay? What jails are you using to create the dominance of EMC square of? Are you using? Are you choosing? Everything that is times a Godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. If you have no judgments, agendas, invention, and lies, you see how you can change everything. Okay? Thymus exercise. The thymus gland is a part of your immune system until you hit puberty, and then it turns off. It's a vestigial organ. If you've done these processes, the thymus gland will start to activate again. Your thymus gland. Okay, it's also your center of immunity, by the way. Originally, the thymus gland was a source of psychic awareness. It was blocked and diminished as a way to limit awareness. Therefore, we went to third eye as a source of how we were supposed to get visions and awareness. It was supposed to be a way of seeing the future. Once the thymus is reactivated, it will begin to handle the viruses and the stuff that our bodies have not been able to handle in the past. The thymus will start to generate and become stronger. It is the center from which we gain energy. You may find yourself going through a period of what appears to be flu symptoms. This works to energize when you are tired. It tends to make you more enthusiastic about life. Just ask for thymus exercise, run. That's all. Just say thymus exercise, run. This is a process you can ask to run on yourself. You can just ask your thymus exercise to run. Just tell it, run, bhago, and it will start running. Okay? Exit stage left. Okay. I was called a serial killer for this. Okay, but I'm not. Okay, this is useful on anyone with a terminal condition, on people or on animals who are quite old and getting ready to leave. These are systems in the body that either kick the person out of their body or lock them in it. Think about someone you know who has a terminal disease right now. Okay, and you run this process on them, all the exit stage left systems that do not allow them to choose to either heal their body or get out of it. Will you destroy and uncreate all those? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. It gives them the choice to either live or go away. It's their choice. Remember that. You're honoring their choice. Okay? You don't have to do it out loud. You can do it from a distance. You can do it anywhere. It's really easy to die. You just quit. But people get stuck because they decided there's something they needed to do in this lifetime that they haven't done. If someone is suffering and is not leaving their body, somewhere they have decided that they have to suffer to get out. To those people, you want to ask, what decision have you made that keeps you from leaving your body? Okay? And a lot of times, some people will be terminally ill because they want to control other people. It's their choice. I asked about someone who was terminally ill, who was bedridden, and why exit stage left systems did not run. So somebody that I was doing my class with for my renewal of my license said, okay, so does she really want to leave? I said, I don't know. So she said, okay, so what's going on in her universe? Like I said, she refuses to let any, maids or nurses take care of her. She wants her children to take care of her. So she said, you know whom I'm talking about. So she said, he said that, yeah, so, what is it that, like, if you really want to take revenge from someone, what will you do? Like if you really want to control someone, what would you do? Would you give them ease in their life, or would you make them like, you know, like control them that they have to do everything for you? So I said, yeah, they have to do everything for her. So, so, I mean, truth, does she love it? Does she love it that her children are just stuck to her, not living their life, and she's just enjoying it? Because, you know, even though she thinks that is, even though she might be thinking she's suffering, there's something that she loves about it. Probably just controlling her children and getting all like hogging all that attention, and in some way also, you know, I don't know, like getting back at them from probably what they didn't do. So people sometimes choose to remain alive to control other people or to make other people's life miserable. Like, now you have to take care of me. You don't have a choice. Something like that. Yeah. So that was very interesting awareness. Very, very interesting that, you know, if there was kindness towards the children, she would have just sort of let them go. Yes, Shival, go ahead, ask a question.
Hi, Sheila. Sheila,
Hi.
I was just talking about, the clearings for the exit stage left. So my dog Bruno, he has a lymphoma, that is a form of cancer, and he's been nearly 2 years. He's been getting his chemo. So I had got a pranic healing done for him. So she told me that he is very weak internally and he's not leaving because of me. He's
Okay.
still holding on to it, and she told me that the angels are already, the spirits are waiting for him.
You can run exit stage left systems on your dog.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
So what you can do is you can just put your video on, and you can have your video on so that everyone can watch your dog, can see a picture of your dog or a video of your dog, and let everyone, all the 60 people here, let everyone run exit stage left systems on your dog. Can we do that?
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes.
Sure.
Meanwhile, I want to ask whether this can be done from distance also, like
Yeah, it can. So one of the senior access facilitators, I used to do a lot of swaps with her. And there's a session that I do in Access, which is called SOP. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it, but it's called Symphony of Possibilities. And it is, sorry. Okay, so I used to swap sessions, and she used to get SOP sessions from me. And then, hold on one second. Can you get me some water, Zubin?
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Sheila, here he is.
Okay. Okay, can we all run exit stage left systems? So cute. Okay, now let's run the process. Okay.
I think
Okay, what's his name? What's his name? Can we still have his video on, please?
Yeah, it is on, Sheila.
Okay, cool. I can see it. Okay, so what's his name? Bruno. Okay, so let's all look at Bruno and say all the exit stage left systems that do not allow Bruno to either choose or heal his body or to get out of it will be all destroy and uncreate all that.
Yeah.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All the exit stage left systems run. All the exit stage left systems run. All the exit stage left systems run on Bruno. Everything that doesn't allow it to run dynamically, rapidly, and allow Bruno to choose to either leave his body or heal his body with these, let's destroy and uncreate. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All the exit stage left systems run. All the exit stage left systems run. All the exit stage left systems run. Can everyone feel like the energy running? Sort of like from your hand, can you just feel like the energy buzzing? Like Reiki, yeah, like it's like buzzing. Yeah, awesome. So Shival, I suggest that you also, when you're holding your dog, you run the exit stage left systems. Like say exit stage left systems run, exit stage left systems run, exit stage left systems run. Anything that doesn't allow it to run, destroy and create, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, beyonds. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Awesome. This was awesome. Thank you, Shival, for that opportunity and for allowing us to contribute to that little magical being.
Most welcome, and thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay. So the next one is bars with trifold sequencing systems. What is trifold sequencing systems? This is so amazing. Trifold sequencing systems is an amazing process, and I've personally worked with it a lot. And okay, I was telling you the story about this lady who used to get SOP sessions with me, and sometimes we used to swap. Then she started getting sessions done with me, and trifold, I would do these SOP sessions for her, and then once she requested, she would always book like 10 sessions and then get it done over a period of like 1-2 months. And she lives in London, and then she at one point her dad was really ill, so she said, Sheila, can you please do a session for my dad, SOP, and also with that, can you please, she's a senior facilitator, and like she's senior, she can run it herself, but she used to get it run by me. I don't know why. Maybe the contribution that my sessions were to her. She got exit stage run by me, and I did it for her dad. And then I gave her some feedback, something I told her. And then I said there was something, and I gave her some feedback, and she said, yeah, he passed away. So after that, one of my friends started calling me a serial killer. Yeah, like he just chose to leave his body. But he was really, really ill. He was really suffering. Okay. So people will get to, when this energy runs, people will get to choose, and you don't have to do it only for people who are sick. Like sometimes if somebody is really, really having trouble with their body, and if they really want their body to heal, sometimes you can run exit stage left systems. All right.
By mentioning the disease name?
No, just run exit stage left. Okay, bars with trifold sequencing is best to run with someone who has post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Okay, a lot of people have gone to war. People have been through like some kind of an incident, like a sexual abuse or something like that, or even worse. They have, they will have PTSD. Okay, someone who's been robbed, someone who witnessed a murder, something like that. Okay. PTSD is based on trifold sequencing systems. A trifold sequencing system folds back on itself, so you can go back to the same event like as if it was just yesterday. So it's something that occurs when you have an event happen and you get stuck in the event, so you don't move past it. Okay? You just keep reliving it as if it was yesterday. The trifold sequencing system is what makes people loop back to the event over and over again. They can't go beyond it. When you run a person's bars, ask for trifold sequencing systems. Every time you change your hands to a new position, you ask for trifold sequencing systems connected to that. Run. Trifold sequencing system, run. Trifold sequencing system, run. Even before it was introduced in bars, okay, even before it was introduced in bars, I would just run that on, because I had learned it in the higher classes. I would just run it on everyone, and I would tell my practitioners to run. So a lot of times I end up teaching my practitioners or having them do certain training so that they can, when they run bars, they run certain body processes as well. Okay. I don't know if all of you know about abuse hold. I recently realized that I'm also an abuse hold practitioner. When I was renewing my license, I'm like, I'm an abuse hold practitioner as well. So it's again a body process that I learned in Access a few years ago, maybe about 5 years ago. Cool. Sugar, salt, water, and energy. Very important part of the class. For you, the 4 basic food groups are sugar, salt, water, and energy. After doing these classes, one of the things that you're going to have to be aware of is that your body may desire more sugar, more salt, more water, more energy. So you have to ask your body, what do you need or desire? Okay. Your body may need it or your body may desire it. So you're going to ask your body, what do you need or desire? Archana, you need to put, whenever you're running any one of the points, like the implant or the money control, creativity, you're just going to run trifold sequencing systems run. That's all. Wherever that point is. Koi bhi point pe, you're running the bars, right? So you just say trifold sequencing systems run. That's it. You're not running it any specific place. Okay. Okay, body, what do you need or desire? One of the things that has happened numerous times for numerous people is that after doing these classes, they felt incredibly tired. Drink a can of Coke. You can also take something else like colloidal silver. But after $84 of colloidal silver, you might find that 3 cans of Coke was a cheaper way to getting out of feeling so tired. Your body uses sugar. My throat.
You spray this.
I've sprayed it now. That
There's some
thing.
cords.
Yeah, I know.
After the practicals, even I'm feeling drained out.
Okay.
I
So
just got myself some Coke now. Hopefully it
awesome.
should, yeah.
Yeah. Also because I think at some level when you're facilitating, it shows up. It happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Coke would be good. What's that? Okay, we are doing a lot of electrical discharge here. Salt and water are the sources of discharge. Okay, so that's why you're going to need a lot of chips around you, because a lot of times when these electrical discharges are happening, you need salt and water. Sugar is what your brain uses. Sugar and water is what your brain uses. Your body does not care whether you ingest it as spoonfuls of sugar, Coke, or protein or yogurt. It takes all the sugar, delivers it directly to your brain. With the discharges that we are doing with these processes, you are discharging the electrical component of the thought, which activates the synapses in your brain, which is what causes you to need sugar, which is why you feel tired and you get a headache after you run your bars and you haven't had sugar. So anyone after running the bars, do you feel tired or a headache or just like drained out? Yes, some people are. So go and eat, go get some sugar, go have some Coke. Your body needs the sugar. Okay, go get some Coke now or order it on Swiggy, and then you'll notice that after you have it, you don't feel pujita. I've never had a headache for close to 4-5 years now, but since yesterday I have. Yeah, and it'll last you a long time if you don't have sugar. Please go and pop yourself some sugar. Okay. 98% of our sugar consumption goes to our brain. If you're a thinker, your body requires more sugar. Even with these theory sessions, I feel like energy is getting drained. Yes, it's not energy that's getting drained. It's your brain that's using up this sugar and it needs that energy. Okay. It needs sugar right now during this class. So make sure that you get yourself some sugar. Much of the brain activity is you picking up on thoughts, feelings, emotions from other people and thinking they're yours. So if you're a thinker, you need more sugar. Okay. Your body needs sugar of one kind or the other. If you wish to be healthy, you can do the organic systems. But if you have the point of view that you are not doing those, you are not healthy, then you're creating ill health. Your point of view creates your reality. The results is what you have with everything. So which means Access says that if you feel that by not doing the organic sugar, you're creating ill health, your point of view creates your reality. So you will create ill health. Okay. You can live off energy, but having said that, I still have jaggery or brown sugar. I do not have white sugar, just because I do not like the fact that it is created with some 100 million chemicals in it. You know, like I'm not okay with that. Like I'm not okay with the fact that it is washed and cleaned and bleached and God knows what not with so many chemicals. I feel like a commode. So I just prefer brown sugar or jaggery, but you guys can choose just because it's like saying, you know, if someone has washed down something a million times with a hazard different chemicals, I just wouldn't want to touch it. So yeah, I prefer brown sugar. And I also prefer, like when I bake, I prefer making in brown sugar. I actually like the flavor better. So you guys can choose what point of view you want to adopt. Okay. You can live off energy. Like I still have that point of view and I'm choosing to not get rid of that. Like for me, it works for me. I prefer the jaggery and I prefer the organic systems. It just makes me feel nicer. Like I prefer my food not to go through a lot of chemical processes, you know. That's just a personal choice. You can live off energy. There's energy everywhere. How often do you allow it to come into your body? Right now, pull energy into your body from everything around you. Pull energy from everything around you. The tree, the plants, the everything. Okay. Now pull energy through me. Come on, pull energy through me, myself. Every one of you, just say energy pull, run, energy pull, run. Just say that 3 times. Pull energy from Sheila. And when you're pulling energy, remember you're pulling energy through me. Pull energy. And all of the points of view that you have, that you're going to get someone's negative, positive, yevo energy or functioning from polarity, destroy and uncreate all that. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots, boys, men. When you pull energy, you're not taking any negative, positive, nothing. You're just pulling energy. Okay? So there's no negative that you're going to take from that person. Does everyone feel different after pulling energy from me? Pull massive amounts of energy. Just say energy pull, run, energy pull, run, energy pull, run. Pull massive amounts of energy from Sheila. If you want to get people around you moving, pull energy from them so much that they suddenly get energized, because when you pull energy, it moves through them. Okay? Also, if you want someone to think of you or call you or something, you can pull energy from them. Okay? You can also pull energy from people, like if you're in business, you can pull energy from people who could be your customers or your clients or your patients or whatever, who could patronize you. So if you're looking for a job, you can pull energy from all the people who are looking for a person of your profile. Start pulling tsunami amounts of energy from them, and then just send little trickles back to them, wherever they are. Okay? Try that. See how it works. Sometimes you can pull energy from people who need your services and who don't need your services. You can pull energy from people who are bored, who just want to do time pass. You can pull energy from people who are, just who need direction. You can pull energy from people who are seekers. You can pull energy from people who are window shopping. I don't know, if you sell something and they're window shopping and they're impulsive buyers. You can pull energy from impulse buyers. Pull energy, like just pull massive amounts of energy. I've tried this a few times. I should say, like earlier when I did Access, I did try this a few times, but maybe I'm just like too lazy to sit and intend to pull. But I think a lot of times people just naturally are energy pullers. They just know how to pull energy. Okay? So trickle, like just send little trickles back to them, like as if like you're sending thoda sa like little back to them, so they feel that connect. So a lot of times, like in Access, I realized that some people just have a natural way of pulling energy. Like they are always pulling energy. Like when a Shah Rukh Khan performs, he's pulling energy. Now he's pulling a different level of energy, but some people pull a little lesser. But people who are good speakers or orators generally have a natural energy pull. Like they just natural energy pullers. No, they're not energy suckers. They're not energy suckers. This is different. They're not draining anyone's energy. Okay.
I have a question here.
Yeah.
How do I apply this on my children? If they have too much energy, can I pull down the energy like this?
Yeah, pull energy from them, and their energy, okay. There'll be fresh energy which will flow through them, and maybe you will get some of that.
So if they're cranky, and if I try to pull the energy down,
then you pull energy through you and let it out. No.
Okay.
Try that.
And how many times can I say this for, like, not only children, but for somebody else, like the numerous examples that you give?
It's fine. Just play with it.
Okay.
There's no rule.
Okay, thanks.
What if I want to put energy to someone else? Matlab?
Ma'am, this way we are like pulling the energy from the people, right? But then if we want putting the energy in that person, so then he has to get his bar, he or she has to get
when you pull energy from people feel drawn to you. When you do the other energy flow, you are pushing energy. They will run away from you.
Okay.
When you get that call from the insurance agent, he's pushing energy at you. He's not pulling.
Okay.
Yeah. Pulling energy doesn't drain anyone out. This is different. Guys, don't try to compare it with like, draining someone out. This is not draining. When you pull energy through someone, they sort of, their attention is on you.
Okay, got it.
Like when I do my live video, I pull energy, right? Like everyone is just like when I'm doing this class, all of you are just like,
yes.
Everyone tells me that your classes are gripping. You can't zone out, because I've got you. So I have a natural way of pulling energy from people. Even if I'm just like shooting shit and joking, right? Like you can't, like, even if I'm joking, it's very tough for someone to be doing something else. Like they're like, I have kind of got them. So I've got that you know, that energy. So like some people are just natural energy pullers. Like when I do a radio show, when I do a live video or whatever I do, people have just like, if they're live, then they've just got me. But maybe if you see the same live video later, you may not feel the same, you know, energy pull. But when it's live, there's a different energy. You don't feel like
Yes,
getting out of the live video.
yes, yes. True, true,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So that's because I don't intend to pull energy, because I'm too lazy and I forget all these things. Like I don't implement a lot of times everything that I know. If I did, I don't know, like I would be like at next level somewhere. I'm just lazy to implement a lot of things, or rather like I'm forgetful to implement. अच्छा अभी ना मुझे energy pull करना चाहिए. मैं ना ये सब भूल जाती हूँ, ठीक है? And also like when it comes to healing, like I don't heal myself. I have people who are so awesome and contributive. They heal me, you know. So I contribute to them by being an energy to them, or a contribution by like, you know, removing like dimag ki batti, or like making that on, or dimag ka dhakkan. And they contribute to me by healing me. So we're always a contribution to each other. Cool.
Okay.
Can I have that phone? Okay. So
Can I do this energy pull run on money also by any chance?
of course you can. You can pull.
Okay.
You can pull energy from people who should be patronizing you, paying you money. You can pull
Okay.
energy from people who owe you money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You can, all the people who have people who owe them money, like if someone owes you money and has borrowed money from you, you know, just pull energy, massive amounts of energy from them, trickle back a little to them. Pull again massive amounts. Do this very, very regularly. That person will just feel like you're showing up in their head, and they will probably come and give you money. Okay. You can try that.
Ma'am, after this, do we need to use the clearing statement?
Yeah, anything that doesn't allow me to pull energy from them, destroy and uncreate.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So let's go to access bars. Access bars is a tool that facilitates a different way of functioning on the planet. For a very long time, human beings have functioned from the density of their thoughts, feelings, emotions. This is what people have identified with, and this is what people have made valuable. The more you get your bars run, the more you begin to perceive how much effort it takes to function from thoughts, feelings, emotions. Actually, when you get your bars run a lot, you will not use the word I am stressed for a long, long time. I remember for a period of like 3 years, I did not have any sleep troubles. I did not say that I'm stressed, even though my work was crazy. I was handling a whole bunch of stuff. Like Zubin was really tiny. You know, there was that TV show. There was so much going on in my world, but I did not use the word I'm stressed, because when you get your bars run regularly, that's what shows up. After yesterday, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get my bars done more often. So, you know, just do that. Actually, just practice. Find a buddy and practice. The more you get your bars done, you begin to perceive how much effort it takes to function from thoughts, feelings, emotions. You also start to perceive the possibility of functioning from perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving. For most people, getting their bars done is the first time they actually allow themselves to receive without obligation and consideration. Most times we receive with obligation. The moment someone gives you a gift, you're like, oh my God, I have to give something back to them. You know, but when you actually get your bars done, and when you start doing access, you learn to receive without them. Like a lot of times also when people give something, they project an expectation on it. They actually expect something else in return, either a favor or you'll do something back for them, you know. And a lot of times, like, people will do that, and they will project their expectation on what they're giving. Okay. And we sort of get that energy, and we're like, oh, you know what, I need to do this back. Have you noticed that that happens when people give you? That's why you have a reservation in receiving.
Ma'am, I especially have problem accepting gifts from guys.
Okay.
I feel they expect sexual favors.
Okay, so destroy and uncreate all the points of view and all the expectations that they project onto that gift, and destroy and uncreate and receive. Just say everywhere that I'm unwilling to receive, and all the all the projections of expectation on that, destroy and uncreate, and then receive it. Receive without obligation. Like when I receive, I just receive. When people gift me something, I just receive it. Like I destroy and uncreate anything that's there on that, whether it's matlab, whether it is whatever. So all the people who have given me with matlab, they're like thinking, अरे अभी क्या हो गया, मैंने दे दिया उसको, अभी मुझे कुछ मिला ही नहीं, उसको कुछ obligation ही नहीं लगा, नहीं लगता है मुझे. Even if someone buys me diamonds and is expecting something from it, like Sheila's just going to receive it. That's it. Yeah. Someone's laughing.
That me only, I'm only laughing.
Okay, cool. So be willing to receive whatever it is. Without that, with destroy and uncreate all the projections of expectations that they've projected on that. Okay.
And also my own, I don't know. It's like I also think like that. No, maybe they expect something more.
Yeah,
So,
it's probably your point of view.
Yeah. So
all of the bhusa that you've got in your head, and everywhere that you function from, I give because I want something in return. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
yes,
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all 9 shots, boys, beyond. Also, people will always end up judging someone. This is something that Gary says a lot. Okay, Gary is the founder of Access. Just in case you guys missed that, he is awesome. Okay, Gary always says that people will always accuse you of what they themselves are functioning from or doing. So remember, when someone keeps calling you fraud, guess what they are functioning from? Fraud. So if someone is accusing you of being matlabi, guess what they are functioning from? So you got to check whether when someone is saying something to you, this applies in that case. But if you are projecting that or thinking that, you got to destroy and uncreate everywhere you have done that in some other lifetime or this lifetime. Okay?
Okay.
So destroy and uncreate everywhere that you project something on someone with something that you give them or a condition that you put whilst giving. That's why the bars are called gifting and receiving and not anything else. It's a gift. So you're gifting. A gifting doesn't have the energy of, of an obligation. The universe is the infinite universe is continually gifting to us. We have a full class here. We have lots of people attending. The house full here. My God. I have, thank you, Debbie. I'm feeling awesome. My throat is feeling a lot lighter. Thank you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people right now attending this class live. How does it get better than that? Nikki's there. And Nikki, my cat is also going, wah! She also wants to attend. So, yeah, she attended that day's class with me. The infinite universe is continually gifting to us. We determine what we will receive based on our willingness to be. When we functioning from thoughts, feelings, emotions, guys, sometimes I skip words because I'm borderline dyslexic. So sometimes I will change words and sometimes I will skip words because that's how I read, okay? When we are functioning from thoughts, feelings, and emotions, we are not being. We are determining, deciding, judging, concluding what we can receive and how we can receive. We've already decided what we can receive, how we can receive. So we've already blocked our receiving like that. Like remember Janki said that her money reality was stuck because she only thought that she can earn only through her job. But when she kind of got over that, her receiving opened up and suddenly there were people buying her a bed and suddenly she had this and then suddenly she had that and her receiving just opened up. Like she was just getting stuff, So everything that doesn't allow you to receive without having a point of view of what you can receive, how you can receive, from who you can receive. Are you willing to destroy and create that? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. That energy was crazy. Okay. So everywhere that you've already decided what you will receive and that you can't receive, and that some people are so confused that they will not give you, and you have decided your receiving based on other people's, your point of view of them, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys. No, that's something more to this. It's a little deeper. So everywhere that you have, Debbie is my healing something, whatever. She's asked me to drink water, so I'm drinking water. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, so there's a deeper energy to this, but I'm not getting that. Okay, everywhere that you guys feel that you have already decided that you can't receive based on your past experience because you haven't received, because you have some fixed points of view about people's giving, or you just feel it's a wrongness or a weakness to receive, or it is some kind of sharam aata hai, like you contract when you receive. Everything that is, are you willing to destroy and create? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys. That was huge. And all the lifetimes and this lifetime, everywhere you were told that somehow receiving is a weakness or greedy or selfish, or it was a wrongness to receive, and you have to be the generous giver. You have to be the generous giver. It is so, Arey, tum kaise le sakti ho? Everything that is, everywhere that you were made wrong for being self-centered, are you willing to destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Yes, goosebumps. So someone asked you, how can you be so self-centered or selfish? Ask them, what do you expect me to be? You-centered. Like, that's my line. You can quote me anywhere you want. So, seriously, what are you going to do? You're going to take khana, like you're eating food. You're going to take that khana and suddenly feed it to like someone else? Like, that is just so silly, right? You're obviously going to be self-centered first. So everywhere you were made wrong for being self-centered, are you willing to destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, means. And everywhere that you've confused self-centered and created a wrong meaning to honoring yourself and made it selfish, and all the definitions of selfish that you have ever heard and you have a judgment of, are you willing to destroy and create? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, means. It's all coming from selfish, guys. It's all one shitload of kakadapu everyone is carrying. Oh my God, kaise ho sakti hai selfish? Like, I will not share certain things with certain people. Like, I'm, very, very possessive about my sushi. I'm very possessive about my cup. I do not share my cup. It is Zubin's cup, but he has generously donated it to me. And I don't share stuff. Like, I'm possessive about some things. No, I don't share. Janki, what are the things I don't share? Bed. Yeah, my bed. Like, I'm very, very possessive. So, and even if someone has to sit on my bed, okay, that's my OCD, leave that. We're not going to go into that. My Superman cup, yeah. So, like, what's wrong with being selfish or self-centered? Yeah, I don't share mangoes. Mango milkshake, you dare not come near. So, everywhere that you looked at honoring yourself as selfish, and everywhere you've chosen not to honor yourself because you looked at that as being selfish or self-centered, and somehow that was a wrongness, and all the implants and explants of being selfish, are you willing to destroy and create? It's easy for me also. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, nuance. That was so huge. That was so that was really huge. Mera sar mein dard ho raha hai. Can you ask them to get some thumbs up? Oh, that ran for me big time as well. I didn't think that it would run for me. I was just sitting on my high horse thinking, you know what? I'm the epitome of honoring myself, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with being selfish. Okay. So everything that doesn't allow you to honor yourself, and okay, everyone, I want you to say out loud, do not unmute yourself, because my head will burst if everyone unmutes themselves. So I want everyone to say 10 times, I am selfish. I am selfish. I am selfish. I want you to say that. I am greedy. I am selfish. 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 Continue saying that, guys. It's not going. I am selfish. I am selfish. How many people are getting a headache? I am selfish. I am self-centered. I am selfish. I am selfish. I am selfish. Everything that it brought up, are you willing to destroy and create? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. I am selfish. 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 Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. My God, this is so deep. Matlabi, 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 matlabi. I am selfish. 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 Everything that it brought up, are you willing to destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boy, girl. Everywhere you looked at selfishness or honoring yourself as being unkind, mean, greedy, conjuice, matlabi, everywhere you've looked at it as being hurting other people, are you willing to destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boy, girl. Do you see in your brain, you've wired honoring yourself as actually not being generous to people? Do you see what you've done, guys? Do you see वो पूरा वो wiring में कुछ गड़बड़ है, कोई लोचा है, खराब हो गया है, पूरा खराब हो गया है, निकालो उसको. So everywhere that you have misidentified and misapplied honoring yourself as being unkind to other people or greedy or being conjuice or being ruthless, arrogant, matlabi, are you willing to destroy all that? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys, beyonds. How many oaths, vows, communities, fealties, commitments, swearings, binding, bonding contracts do you have across all time, space, dimensions, realities of being selfish, being greedy, being matlabi, being a thief, and everywhere that you chose to be, you know, a martyr, being Suli Pechado, being Meena Kumari, being Devdas, being Mother Teresa in this lifetime, or Jesus in this lifetime, are you willing to now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create all that times a godzillion? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. How many lifetimes have you how many lifetimes have you persecuted people or killed them or live self-centeredly? And everywhere that you've chosen this lifetime to be a martyr, to be Lady Jesus, to be Buddha, to be Mother Teresa and all the other saints, and become a living saint, are you willing to now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create all that? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. सबका दिमाग खराब हो गया ना? How many people are fried? Me. Right. I'm gone. I'm fried. Please drink juice, Coke. Can the hands also drink? It can release anything. Can I have that juice? No dropping. Yes. Thank you. Yes, guys, everyone's gonna feel. Can everyone please get yourself something to drink? Everyone's going Jhoom Barabar, Jhoom Barabar. Everyone's head is spinning. Guys, get some chips. Get some chocolate.
It is like that dammaro dam.
Yeah. My head is going like zzz. I'm getting some chocolate. So everything that's not allowed you to receive the phenomenons, everything that's not allowed you to receive the phenomenons of money and the phenomenal amounts of money in your life, because you somehow decided that this lifetime was supposed to be about giving and Suti Pachado and Meena Kumari and Mother Teresa and social service and being, you know, I'm going to just give up my life for everyone else. Everything that made you do that crock of shit, are you willing to destroy and uncreate? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Are you now willing to revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create all that times a God's live? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Does that feel lighter, guys? Yes. Cool.
One thing I realized after attending a few sessions where you're doing clearings, I have decided I will not attend it when I'm driving.
Are you like, whoa?
You don't believe, between temple and house yesterday, I would have yawned some 40-50 times.
Yeah, when you yawn, it's the energy changing.
I know.
So how does it get better than that?
I'm yawning even now.
Very good. What would it take for more? You know, seriously, like when you're willing to let go, like something shifts and something changes. And Ara, how many bars classes have you actually attended? And you know, you still are in that thing of, oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have attended easily about 6 to 8 sessions. Easily.
6 to 8 classes, yeah.
Yeah.
6 to 8 classes, guys. RR has attended close to 6 to 8 classes of my class, different bars classes. And RR still feels like we have never done this clearing, right? RR, this clearing we've never done.
No class has been same as the other.
Yes,
And
it's never ever.
Yeah, this batch in special is like 50 plus participants. Like, ooh.
It is woo. It is like clearing to a whole different level.
Imagine if we had a face-to-face on this session in this group.
You know, actually, I find it no different, to be honest. Like, I really don't find it different. You know, I find that the online bars or I mean, I think it's just a point of view that we end up feeling. In fact, even the Reiki the session that I did not find that there was a limitation of doing it online. You know, I actually felt no difference.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know, for whatever it's worth, like, look, think about it. When there are probably, I'm just giving you a point of view. Like, probably in a personal class, my energy is going on like each one, but here my energy is going right here. Okay, like focus 100%. And even there are people right here, but you know, everyone feels that 100% energy getting from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone feels like they're at that receiving of 100%. Okay. Oh God, that is so yummy. I'll give you one more. What chips are these? Potato. Look at this. Look at how red it is. This is the only time I end up eating chips. Zubin, that is so spicy.
I just had chocolate.
This is so.
Chips were over.
This is so spicy. I don't know how he's eating it. His spicy threshold has gone up for sure. Even if there was one dot of like red mirchi, you'd be like, ah, spicy! When we had gone for a holiday abroad, he had, what did you have idli with? Chocolate milkshake.
Yes.
He dipped idli in chocolate milkshake. Everything that it brought up is great. Okay. How's everyone doing? Guys, how's everyone doing?
Great.
Have some people passed out? I wouldn't know because they would have passed out.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I need a small clearing for like every time somebody gives me a compliment, says anything nice to me about me, I just feel like going and running and hiding in a hole. Ki,
What's the compliment they give you?
Anything.
Could be. Could be. I can't hear you. You're all gitch. Guys.
Hello?
ये पल्लवी का प्रॉब्लम इसका ईयरफोन का कुछ लोचा है. पल्लवी.
Can you hear me?
वो पानी निकालो अपने ईयरफोन से.
दूसरा ईयरफोन है मैम. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah.
I said like every time anybody gives a compliment, I'm not able to receive it. Like I need a clearing for that.
फिर भी, what is a compliment?
For example, let me make it easy, Sheila. If someone says to Pallavi that she looks like Kajol in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai,
Huh.
she goes into she goes into hiding.
Okay.
Ma'am, like
Okay,
somebody
so,
you're doing great work or you're awesome. I don't know what to do then. I don't receive it. I don't receive that love. I think I repel it back and I hide myself somewhere कि ये मेरे में नहीं हो सकता, मैं नहीं हो सकती ऐसी.
Is that fun for you? Are you having fun with that?
I don't feel a difference, like no energy around
Okay.
it.
Okay, so whenever you choose to do something, there's obviously something that you love about it. Okay, so everything that you love about, all the love that you get, all the compliments that you get, and you're like, oh no, oh my god, everything that you love about that, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, and does that feel any better? I'm going to clear one more level. The shit is still underneath that. Okay, hold on. Okay? Can you take it off your earphones so I can facilitate you a little more?
I'm not on earphones. I'm just on mobile, directly talking to mobile.
Okay. Okay. How much of judgment do you go into of yourself? How much of wrongness do you go into of yourself? Always.
A lot.
Megatons. Not a little, not a lot, megatons, right?
Yeah.
So when you have people giving you a compliment, you can't receive it. You can't receive it because you've already told yourself, and you can only receive, you can't even receive from yourself because you've already somewhere concluded, decided that you're way more pathetic than you actually are. So you cannot receive love, kindness, compliments, contribution from anyone, energy, anything. You will not be able to receive it because you've already got a barricade.
Yes,
You have a
ma'am.
child, right? You have a kid,
Yes,
a
ma'am.
2-year-old. So if your kid did that self-sabotage to itself, what would you tell your child?
Not to do it.
Because what is that? Isn't that unkindness to yourself when you do that to yourself?
Yeah.
All the places and all the unkindness that you do to you, do you see that if like you would never do that to another human being ever, not even your maid, not even a person you hate? Do you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you see that? Can you put on your video?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Because I'm crying.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine. Everywhere that you're unwilling to be vulnerable, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys, millions. I cried during that call. Do you remember?
Yes,
The Guru
ma'am.
Purnima wala call. I was like one crybaby. But I was willing to be vulnerable. I became all kunji because of all the love that I got. And I was crying. Quick deal. What is the wrongness of crying? It's just you're leaking. Like, it's leaking. Simple. Can you put on your video? Unfortunately, you can't put on your video for me only to see you. So everyone gets to see you.
Yes, ma'am. Next time maybe. Yeah. Not now.
No, I need your video on. You look like Kajol. So don't worry about it. Okay. So do you get that? Do you get how unkind you've been to you? And would you ever do that to any human being? We can't hear you now.
I won't.
Yeah.
But I do it
So
to myself.
yeah, so everywhere that you've really been unkind to you and everywhere that you've chosen to be so ruthless and abusive to you, are you willing to stop choosing that? Are you willing to fire yourself from that Hitler job? Because that's not you. You're not a Hitler to anyone, neither yourself nor someone else. Does it make it okay just because you do it to yourself? Does being an abusive person make it okay because you're doing it to your own kid? Does it make it okay to be abusive? No, right? So this is self-abuse. So does it make it okay for you to be unkind to you because that's not who you are? Yeah? I need your video on. Guys, please don't send any messages to Pallavi right now. No messages to Pallavi. Let her go through what she needs to go through. No comments on what she's going through, right? When someone's going through a breakdown, they need to release that energy. And when you go and hug them, you stop it. So right now, even the hugs and the word hugs is going to stop this transformation that's happening right now. And this is not just for Pallavi. It is for every one of us who do this to ourselves. How much of self-sabotage do you do? I did this to myself too, guys. I was unkind to me. I was the most unkind to me. I realized that I was the most unkind to me. And that's why I had people hurting me, because people will only do to you what you do to yourself. So you've been through a lot of hurt with friends and people, right? There's always something that happens in friendships, right?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't there something that we also spoke about, like something, and then suddenly something goes bust?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because you do this to you. People do to you what you do to yourself. If you're willing to honor you and be kind to you, people will be kind to you. How much kindness are you to everyone else? Sending people, food, sending me ice cream, sending someone something. How much of kindness and generosity of spirit do you function from? And suddenly you go into this mode where someone like said something to you. Do you know why? Because you do this to yourself. Other people are only going to treat you the way you treat yourself. So you can't expect kindness from anyone, and it doesn't make sense to you because you're so kind and generous to everyone, and you can't get why you don't get it back from them, because you're unwilling to be that for you. So everything that doesn't allow you to be the amazing, loving person that you are to everyone on that intern group and our team group, to our team, to everyone, to Rising Phoenix brand, the kindness that you are, even before being an intern, the kindness and generosity of spirit that you've been on the 5D group, the pillar of strength, the pillar of support, everywhere that you've been that energy. Are you willing to be that energy for yourself?
Yes.
And really, whose point of view is that? The way you treat yourself, who does that belong to? That, oh God, what happened? It's gone to some geo.com. Some stupid pop-up. Okay. Whose point of view is that? Who does that belong to? Who treated you like that? Where did that come from?
Myself.
No. Who does it belong to? Your mom? Your dad? Your dad. So he treated you badly, or he treated someone else badly?
He treated all of us badly, maybe.
So all of the biomimetic mimicry and all of the biomimetric mimicry of other people's, your father's pains, pathways, realities, and insanities, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, or nine shots, boys and beyonds. Oh my God. All of the biomimetic mimicry and all of the biomimetric mimicry of other people's pains, pathways, realities, insanities, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, all of the biomimetic mimicry and all of the biomimetric mimicry of your father's pains, pathways, realities, and insanities, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. And everywhere that you've somehow biomimetically mimicked him and his insanity, are you willing to destroy and create all that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Are you willing to see, and are you willing to send it back to sender with consciousness attached?
Yes.
Are you willing to send it back to sender with consciousness attached?
Yes.
And are you willing to see that that's not Pallavi? Even how you treat yourself is really not your choice. You've just mimicked him.
Yes.
Can you now see that you actually, this is not a choice you've made and it's just an autopilot that you've run?
Yes.
That was insane. Okay, 1 second. All of the stability points, connection points, all of the auto response systems and crushed auto response systems that continuously allow you to and make you and compel you to continuously be that way to yourself. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys. All of the stability points, connection points, auto response systems, crushed auto response systems that hold all of this in place. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm feeling very light now, suddenly.
How does everyone feel now? How does everyone feel?
I think that cleared something for all of us, ma'am.
Yeah, it did.
I felt a bit heavy. Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that because I could so relate to her. I myself started crying.
Yeah. Do you all get such a like that, asking a question and coming out and just stepping up and being that, what a contribution it is? Like Pallavi asking that question was such a contribution to everyone. And
Yes.
do you get what a contribution that Pallavi is willing to be every time in every space? And are we willing to acknowledge Pallavi for the beautiful being that she actually is and having the generosity of spirit that she actually has?
Yes.
So, seriously, everyone who's ever felt a weird vibe and, let's say we even put a barricade with Pallavi, do you even get that thought does not belong to you? That it's Pallavi's own thought about herself. She barricades herself from herself. Karthik calling Karthik. Uska wo chal raha hai. And sort of you as an outsider, if you've had an interaction with Pallavi, perhaps you kind of put a barricade because, she does that to herself. And 98% of your thoughts, feelings, emotions do not belong to you. So are we all willing to send it back to sender with consciousness attached? Send it back to Pallavi so that it resolves in her universe that, yes, I have been barricading myself. How many people in this group felt a barricade with, like, either created or had an energetic barrier with Pallavi? Some sort of an energy barrier. Send it back to her with consciousness attached. Send it back to her with consciousness attached. Okay. And everywhere that you thought that was your barricade that you created, guess what? It wasn't even yours. वो आपका था भी नहीं. That was Pallavi's own stuff with herself. Do you see that, Pallavi? See how many people are saying me, 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 me? Because that's what's going on in your universe. And are you willing to be now a kindness that you are to other people? Are you willing to be that for you? Are you willing to say bhaad mein jao to other people and first honor yourself? Like first do your paid puja. Pallavi?
Yes, ma'am.
Does that feel lighter in your universe, or is there still something that's at the bottom of that?
I'm not sure, ma'am.
Yeah, there's still
but
something.
I feel light now. Yeah.
But there's still something. What is that?
Yeah. Ma'am, let's just move ahead. We'll see later. Yeah.
No. I can't move ahead, and no one else can move ahead till we finish this. It's like a surgery. Now we've opened it, we've cut it, and we've opened it, and we've removed the first big tumor. But I can't close now till the time I haven't dealt with it, because there's still an energy there. There's still a lot of charge there. So what is that? Okay, everywhere that you created your baby to be awake because you want to run away from this, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Give your baby to your husband. This is your time for you. Are you willing to honor you and focus on you right now and not your baby right now? Like this is like you're on the operating table. Okay, and you're like, अरे baby मेरे को baby चाहिए. मतलब अभी तुम्हारे सब organs सब ऐसे गिर जाएंगे, you know? अभी तुम table से नहीं उठ सकती. And now again you'll barricade yourself and you'll be unwilling to deal with this. Husband can take care of baby right now. What is that? What are you running away from?
I have no idea, ma'am. No idea.
You know. You do. So what's beneath this? Like what's still sticking you?
I'm trying to think, but I can't figure out. I can't.
So do you still feel that you can't receive a compliment? Do you still feel that?
No, ma'am. I can't think. I'm seriously. My head is like exploding.
I know. Do you have Coke with you?
I had Coke, but it's still exploding.
Okay. Do you have sugar with you?
Yeah, I'll have.
Did you have anything salty?
Yeah, I did. I'll have more.
Okay, so everywhere that you are stopping your awareness from, everywhere that you're stopping all of this from showing up, and you're trying to like now again go back into like your rabbit hole. Everywhere that you're choosing your rabbit hole and choosing probably not to be aware of the awareness that you're actually that is coming up for you. Every time you shut off your awareness and your phenomenons because of your own points of view about yourself and this own unkindness that you do to you, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay. Are you now willing to see the kindness and the generosity of spirit that you have for everyone and the contribution that you are to the entire 5D healing group, the team? Are you willing to see that Pallavi is one of the pillars of Rising Phoenix? Who told you that you were worthless? Who told you that you were worthless?
Nobody, ma'am. I can't lie. Nobody tells me that I'm worthless.
No, someone told you that many, many years ago. When you were 3 or 4.
I think my mom's dad. Yeah, he said that. He did.
So everywhere that you made his point of view so bigger than you, everywhere you made him like the Narendra Modi of your life. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Like, do you see how you made him like, you made him larger than you? When you make someone more significant than you allow them to implant you. Do you get it? How you make your mother-in-law, how you make your husband, how you make your father, mother, sister, brother. Like how you make people more significant than you. You make them bigger than you. Do you see how you made that stupid grandfather who knew nothing? Do you see how you made like him bigger than you? Do you see that? And do you see like how that's running your life? So anytime you make someone's opinion or someone's point of view the gospel truth, like he told you that you're a pain in the ass and you just bought it. So all of the lies that you bought from people who were your family, your grandparents, your parents, your friends, and anyone that you made bigger than you, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots. I didn't get a yes from you, Pallavi.
I'm just thinking what he said. Like, he said that.
Get the energy of whatever he said. Get the energy of all the meanness that he did to you.
Yeah. He told me that my mom is like in so much misery because of me. I still remember now. And I don't, like, for the longest time, I did not even remember unless you mentioned it now.
Yeah. Because I'm psychic stalker. Yeah. So are you willing to see that, he just functioned from his own limited point of view? Like, would you ever do that to your grandchild? Would you ever do that to your grandchild? That small, vulnerable being, would you ever function from that? So do you see that some people just choose to be assholes, and even if they are a family, they choose to be like that? It is not a wrongness, it's not a rightness, it's just a choice that they make to function like an asshole. Yeah? And why did his opinion matter so much?
Mom, I didn't even remember.
Yeah, but you bought it at that time, right? And you just allowed it to become like bigger in your universe. So everywhere that you've made him the Shah Rukh Khan of your life, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots. But no, actually, Amitabh Bachchan of your life. Everywhere that you made him the Amitabh Bachchan of your life, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So, do you see how significant you made him? तुमने तो उसको बॉलीवुड स्टार बना दिया अपनी जिंदगी में, अमिताभ बच्चन. Are you willing to fire him from the game of or the movie of your life and say you are no longer the Amitabh Bachchan, you're only Mithun Chakravarti, or you're the Shakti Kapoor with the nada hanging? Are you willing
no
to
more, ma'am.
Are you willing to look at your grandfather as like the Prem Chopra? I like Prem Chopra, yaar. बस उसका energy fit करता है, right?
Yes.
Are you willing to now see him as the Prem Chopra and the Shakti Kapoor in your life? He's like the Natak company who comes and tells a small little kid that, you know, you're this. Did your mom ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah, so you should, and sometimes you should not even think what your mom is saying, because moms will say that when they're pissed with their children. Children are annoying, okay? Children can be very, very annoying. So when you're annoyed, you may say something to your kid and you don't really mean it. Like you might tell your kid, you know, you don't let me sleep, you little shit. I don't know why you're such an annoying little shit. Like you may say that to your kid. You're saying it in your head all the time, but do you not love your kid because of that? No, right? But you know, all these moms who say, oh, no, there's sometimes that you actually might get very irritated with your kid. And you're just like, gritting your teeth. It's fine. Like, be an allowance of yourself getting pissed with your kid. It does not make you, don't go in a judgment of you being a bad mom. So everywhere that you've been following these rules and these boxes and all of this shit that, you know, aise nahi bol sakte, usne kaise bol diya. People say a lot of shit. They're half like, I mean, you know, people just say stuff like you might think your kid is this annoying little shit. You might think that. Does that you wouldn't say it to your kid, because you know that one sentence like this can scar someone for life, right? So you know what, don't make him so significant.
Yes, ma'am.
And people love doing stuff like this. They love upsetting someone's universe. Just look at him as Shakti Kapoor with the nada hanging. That's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Does that feel lighter
Thank
in
you,
your
ma'am.
universe that he
Yeah.
was just a Shakti Kapoor
Yes, ma'am.
with bad acting?
Yes. He was
Yeah.
not important. Yeah.
Yeah, he was insignificant actually. And he made himself significant because he said stuff like that. So sometimes people will say mean shit just to become important in your universe. Even if they're the bad guy, even if they're the Shakti Kapoor. Sometimes people will come and do stuff in your life like that because otherwise they can't be important in your world. They're not going to be recognized for something good, right? They're not going to be recognized for like a contribution there. So what do? They come and like act like assholes just because they want to exist in your universe. Like how many times have you seen on a live video people coming there and just talking bullshit, and then we notice them. It's like crying baby gets the milk. The one who going wah, 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 that person gets all the attention. So sometimes people in your universe, they are going to do all of this batshit crazy stuff and say mean things because you will give them attention. So what do? Do you give them attention? Healing mudra, always keep it here.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, Pallavi, you as even as a 2-year-old or as a 1-year-old, you were something. Like your potency started when you were a little kid. Everyone saw you for the potent little shit that you are even at that age.
Yes.
How much
Always.
how much did you upset and make everyone's universe go upside down?
Yes.
Yeah, you would give people muh tod jawab when you were a kid. You would call out an asshole for being an asshole. right? Look at that smile on your face. And you loved it. You
Yes,
loved
ma'am.
being the whistleblower. You've always been the whistleblower.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you think? Are you going to be like garlanded for being the whistleblower? Do you get that you intimidated people, including that Shakti Kapoor grandfather of yours? Like you actually like allowed him. Why do you think he said that? It was his way to make you weak. Do you get that people will find your strength and use it against you to make you weak? People will find that one thing that is your strength and they will use that as their Brahmastra to make you weak. So do you get that you are a potent little shit, and because he saw that in you and he had to do something to deflate this 3-year-old one, this 3-year-old kid who was going to be like one, I don't know, like the tufan in the house, and he was trying to do something to puncture that hawa in you. So he told you that, you know, you are the cause of all the misery. Do you see that you actually intimidated him? And you intimidated most people. And do you get that people will hate you because you intimidate them, because of your potency?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you going to get upset by it, or are you willing to have fun with it?
Let's
Are you
have
willing
fun
to
with
piss?
it. Yeah.
Are you willing to piss people off with your potency?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you willing to have fun with it? Dinku like that Ganesha wala dance hota hai na, wo road pe aise dance karte hain. Are you willing to do that dance when you piss people off?
Yes, ma'am.
See, what happens to your universe when you actually piss them off is that you have this need to be liked. But when you're so super potent, like you really have to stoop to their level to be liked. And that's what you're trying to do, EMC squared. You're trying to stoop to the lowest common denominator. Kaun sa tha wo? What was that jails and EMC squared? Hold on, I'm coming back to that page. Mediocrity. Go and look at page 18, guys. Mediocrity. When you try to be normal, lowest common denominator, when you think somehow you can do what other people do, the way other people do, when you find justifications for what you won't do, and what you choose and what you show up as to fit into their reality, you do that because you want to be liked and you want to be accepted. Do you get how much you contract and you diminish yourself so that you can sort of fit in? Because you want to get loved or you want to get accepted. Do you realize that you make yourself mediocre? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am. All the
So
time.
all the jails that you're using to create the dominance of EMC square of always looking for the wrongness of you, are you choosing? Everything that is, are you willing to destroy and create?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And everywhere that you bring yourself down to the lowest common denominator of other people's shit, pile of crap, and all the people that you actually intimidate and piss off, you're trying to come to their level so that you make them feel better. Are you willing to now destroy and create all that? And are you willing to choose the phenomenons that you actually be?
Yes, ma'am.
And everything that doesn't allow that, are you willing to destroy and create?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Guys, can you look at the smile on her face?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Do you know you upset people's apple cart? Do you know you scare people? I can tell you that you intimidate some people. I can tell you that, like, meri guarantee hai that you do intimidate some people.
Yes.
So are you willing to be that?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bubbly kajol. The hairband is
that I
missing.
would have given one chatak now.
that hairband is missing though. The kajol wala hairband, na? Pink, is it? I don't remember the color, but that hairband, I remember that. Yeah. So, you know, are you willing to be all those energies? It's not about, see, are you willing to even be like the demon bitch from hell? Are you willing to be everything? Are you willing to be all energies, to be more, have more, create more, and be all of you? To be everything that you be.
Yes, ma'am.
And not like cut pieces of yourself to fit into some people, some low shit reality. How much of yourself have you divorced and have you diminished to fit into other people and to make them like you and all that nonsense? If they don't like you, big shit, yeah, you're going to piss people off. You're not going to be the most liked. You're not going to be the most liked. I'm sorry. So you have to make a choice. Are you willing to piss people off or you want to be liked? I piss a lot of people off and I love it. I'm doing the dance like that. Like I'm doing that Ganesha wala, that roadside dance. South India mein kisi ne dekha hoga. You know, the road, they have that, you know, one dholak going like that and dishka-ticking like that. You know, I'm doing that dance. In my head, I'm doing the dance. Like, you know, I've actually been made fun of in my family. Like we have these family get-togethers. My fame is used as something to actually tease me. And I'm just looking at them and I'm like, huh? Like, I'm just lost. Like how what people will use, and what they don't understand is I will catch everyone by their tail and I will like hilao them. You know, but with some people like that, I'm just an announce of them. I will not even say anything. I'll just be like, Like Sheila is the most dumbass person over there. I'm not even willing to invest my energy into saying anything. Like actually, I'm like this. Like I do not contribute to any conversation, you know. They're not worth my energy or my time. They're so insignificant for me. So are you willing to like see that actually you will piss people off and you will always be the topic of discussion sometimes.
Okay.
When you show up in people's topic of discussion, it means they dislike you. And most times they will dislike you because you upset their world. They cannot handle you being so phenomenal. So there's only two choices. Are you willing to piss people off or are you willing to get affected by their crap?
Let's piss everybody off now.
Yeah, I just do that dance. Yeah. Every time someone gets pissed off with you, do that. And guess what happens? You make more money. Every time people judge you, money come, money come, money come, money come, money come. Money come, money come, money come, money come, money come. Say that like 10 times. Money come, money come, money come, money come, money come.
Money come, money come.
Yeah, every time people judge you, if you're willing to receive that judgment, money come, money come, money come, money come, money come.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't care what people judge me for.
Super light. Awesome.
Does that make you feel lighter? More of you?
Super duper light. Yeah.
Is that headache gone?
Yes. Everything is
Woo!
gone.
Headache gone.
Flying in air somewhere.
Awesome. How does it get better than that? How does everyone feel?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Are you so everyone, do you see like when people treat you a certain way, do you want to look at how you treat yourself? That what you receive from other people, do you get to see it doesn't even belong to them? They're just imitating what you do to yourself. People are a reflection of what you do to yourself. People are a reflection of what you do to yourself. Are you willing to see that right now in this moment? And everywhere that you do this to yourself, are you willing to destroy and uncreate?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poisons. Guys, it's just a choice. This is just a choice. You can choose it or you can refuse to choose it. It's your choice. You can still choose to be unkind to yourself. You can still choose to be unkind to yourself. I cannot force you. I'm not going to, push you and tell you, no, and make you wrong for not choosing. It's still a choice and I will honor your choice either way. You can still choose to be an asshole to yourself.
Ma'am, a question, please.
Yes.
Ma'am,
I want to take a full break. Give me a second, okay? Not a second.
Okay.
I need 30 seconds.
Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise, people will say, "Arey, susu break." So all of you can also go for susu break. Okay? Like, I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I'm back.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, that's fine. That's a part of the class, Ruben. Yes.
Yeah,
Sonia.
ma'am, yes. Ma'am, why is it like when people choose to make you suffer, but they blame it on karma? And they make you believe that you are suffering because it's in your karma. How do you
Everywhere
deal
that
with it?
they're
Like,
trying to sell you this shit, are you willing to destroy and uncreate?
yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pot, call, 9 shots, boys, men. People will sell you anything. People will sell you that अपना underwear लेके अपने सर पे डालो, फिर तुम्हारा सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Are you willing to believe that?
No. No, ma'am.
कौन तुम्हें बोल रहा है? Somebody of authority. मैंने बोला तुम्हें?
No, ma'am.
मैंने कभी बोला है फिर तुम्हारा suffering तुम्हारा कर्मा है?
No, ma'am, never. But we've been, ma'am, made to believe in our life, like whatever you are suffering, it's because of your karma, and your education teaches you
No,
that somebody
because you
has
choose to
chosen.
suffer. You are choosing to suffer in this moment. What is the choice that you've made? What is the crap that you're accepting? And it's like saying, you know, someone is abusing me in some form. I am choosing to allow that person to abuse me. And then I'm making that choice. I'm willingly making that choice because I'm a gadhi. And then I am saying it's my karma. So it's blame it on Jack. No, karma is an easy place to blame.
Okay. But ma'am, you are judged for any choice that you make which you feel it's comfortable for you, but you are judged anyways by anybody, whosoever.
Tell me clearly. I don't understand examples.
See, ma'am, if I am into a bad marriage situation, it is my choice. I have two choices, either to accept the situation or the choice that I have taken. I just want to live separately, but I don't want to go for a divorce. After 22 years, I don't want to go for a divorce. I still have that bonding, but I'm again judged for it. She has ego. Different kind of judgments on me.
Yeah, because
but
you're not
that is
willing
what
to
I
honor
choose to
yourself
do.
by getting a divorce. You're not willing to honor yourself.
But if I'm living separately, and that is the extent to which
Yeah, but
I
you're
can
also
go.
like, see, to some level, you also caught the bugger by his leash, by his collar, and you're like, I'm not going to set you free. He doesn't want to be with you, but you don't want to let him go.
But it is both ways. Like I cannot be treated fine also, but
yeah,
it is both ways, ma'am. And I feel stuck. I feel very stuck because
you're
the
not
torture
choosing
is
to let
there.
go. You're not choosing to let go. You're not choosing to give that
Ma'am,
person
is there
their
any
freedom.
clearance? Any clearance for
No,
me?
no, no. 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Someone was being mean to me. Someone was abusive to me. Okay. And I'm choosing not to be with this person in the same house. I'm honoring myself. But are you being honoring of that person by setting themselves free? Does that person want a divorce? Does your husband want a divorce?
No.
He doesn't want a divorce?
No.
He's not asking for a divorce?
No, ma'am.
Never?
No, never.
Okay, so who are these people who are saying that she's selfish and she's not giving you a divorce?
Ma'am, the people around the society, everybody, like.
So what is the conversation you and your husband have had? Like, what is it that you guys have spoken? Does he say that?
Ma'am,
Does
from
he say he
him,
wants to come back?
I just get the karma theory from him. Nothing more. No reasoning. If you were a better person, things would have been better, different.
Yeah, that's a whole crock of bullshit.
That is the only answer that I get, and I should be practical enough. But
so what does he want from you now? What is he asking of you?
Either his way or my way. That is my choice. But
once again, what is his way?
Acceptance of whatever he is doing.
Okay.
That I cannot do. I value my kids' dignity.
And what is the other? What is the other?
Other way is just what I am choosing to just live separately, but I still chase him. I chase him
for. Is that an honoring of yourself? You have 2 kids. You have a son, daughter. What is it?
I have 2 sons, and they understand that I'm disrespecting myself, and I have been a source of strength to them throughout, and they really torture themselves seeing me in this miserable, stuck situation.
Yeah, so that's what you're doing to them. Cool, as long as you know that.
So, ma'am, is there a clearance for just, I have made a decision to live separately.
It's a choice, darling. No, there's whatever I do, whatever clearing I do is not going to help you unless you see and are willing to make a choice. You are aware. It's not like you don't know. You know that you're making your children's life miserable because they are seeing you, and tomorrow they will biomimetically mimic you. And even if they're in an abusive marriage or someone dishonors them, breaks the code of marriage, they are still not going to let go just because that's what they've seen. Okay? Either they will turn into an exact copy or version of you and they will do exactly what you did, or they become the opposite of you. They will think that it's okay to cheat their partner. They think it's okay to dishonor the partner. They will think it's okay to be this way. So either they become a doormat like you did, or they become the opposite rebellious type.
Ma'am, but why just not settling for a divorce, just labeling a relationship as separated by divorce? It means that I'm not honoring myself.
Yeah.
Is there any clearance, like I choose to live separately and I just get a clearance for some kind of detachment, that whatever I have decided, at least it's not a gloomy thing for my kids to see in future?
Your children want a divorce, right? For you?
No, they want what is best for me. They want me to be at peace, whatever I decide.
So what are your children asking of you? Can you be clear?
They just want me to at least to stop expecting anything from him emotionally. It is just the financial role that he is there for. Let him just fulfill
So
that.
what stops you from
The ma'am, my attachment, like I just want a clearance that somehow something I get peace in my heart, that I let go, that I don't need to expect anything from him emotionally, and I can be.
Cool. I'm going to try this on you, but I don't know if it's going to work. How many oaths, vows, communities, fealties, commitments, swearings, binding bonding contracts do you have across all time, space, dimensions, and realities with your current husband? What's his name?
Deepak Gupta.
Deepak. With Deepak. All the lifetimes that you cheated him, that you betrayed him, and everywhere that you've chosen to be the victim this lifetime and strangle him, not divorce him, punish your children, and go through suffering and watch you go through suffering. All the lifetimes that they did that to you, and now you're making them watch your suffering, and all the lifetimes that you cheated people or your partner, and now you're going through repentance. Are you now willing to revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all those oaths and vows with your husband?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
and
ma'am.
everyone with their own partners, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So, all how many oaths, vows, communities, fealties, commitments, swearings, binding, bonding contracts do you have across all time, space, dimensions, and realities with your spouse? And even if you're having a happy relationship with them right now, it's fine to destroy and uncreate and revoke, recant all your oaths and vows with your current partner. It just makes you choose the relationship with choice rather than being in some old stupid bandhan. Okay, so everywhere that you've chosen this partner because of some old account, are you willing to now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. How many oaths, vows, communities, fealties, commitments, swearings, binding, bonding contracts do you have across all time, space, dimensions, and realities with all of your family members, your children, your spouse, your parents, and everywhere you are torturing each other because of being tortured by them or vice versa in the previous lifetime? Are you now willing to revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all those?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. A lot of people are going to have crazy shit happening. Okay?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for this.
We just made a lot of people suddenly free from their bondages or their slavery to certain relationships. If you destroy and uncreate your relationship every night before you go to bed, you're not going to divorce your partner the next day. You don't function from an old oath and vow from a previous lifetime. You still get to choose your relationship all over again. It's like Narendra Modi saying, I demonetized all currency. Imagine like suddenly there's a law that all marriages cancelled. So you get to choose your partner again. Okay? So when you have sometimes a toxic relationship, and if you release your oaths and vows, sometimes it gives you choice to create more. All right?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
But above all of it, you got to make a choice to honor yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Pooja, Sonia, sorry, not Pooja. Sonia,
Yes,
it doesn't work. It doesn't work if you continue to hold that person, and like at some level, you not willing to give that divorce is you dishonoring yourself and dishonoring your children, because you're anyway separate and it doesn't change anything if you get divorced. One, he can move on. You're giving him the space to move on. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you chase him, you are dishonoring yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Imagine if your children did that to their partner, that their partner chose differently and they continuously chase that person. Would you look at that as honoring themselves?
No, ma'am, never.
Yeah, but your children are seeing this, and every day you're making a choice to inflict this stress on your children every single day.
I understand.
So, truth, do you think that your husband's ever going to come back to you? Truth, do you really think he's going to come back?
I don't know, ma'am.
Truth, what is the energy that everyone else gets? Do you think he's really going to come back?
No.
Everybody says the opposite, but I don't know why I feel positive about it.
Thank you, guys. Everyone says no. Everyone's awareness says no. Even the people who have not been in your tarot class. Okay, there are random people. There's not a single person that says yes here. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, all I see it as, I think she's not financially independent, so she sees a
That's
comfort
fine.
zone
Hold
in
on
that.
to him. Hold on to him till the time, live separately. Even if you have a conversation with him and tell him, hey, Deepak, what do you want? Do you think we should live apart and we should get divorced and you'll still financially take care of the kids and me? Do you think that, you can, like, we won't get divorced? Like, what do you feel like you want to do? And give him the choice. Honor him as well. Live in allowance of what he's choosing. He's made a choice in his life. He's chosen to move on. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
He's chosen to move on, darling. Can you be in allowance of his choice? You no longer fit into that box of his choice. Don't make yourself wrong for it. And don't make him wrong for it.
And maybe
don't
when
make him wrong.
One
second, guys. 1 second. Don't make him wrong for choosing something different. Don't make him wrong for it.
No, ma'am.
He's honored himself. He's honored himself.
He's made it very clear that he'll never leave me also. He'll never divorce me also. And
ask him again, what do you want to do? I'm okay with anything. Tell him, what do you choose?
But I have that wishful
and honor
thinking,
his
ma'am.
choice by not chasing him.
But you could also find someone else, no? Why do you want to hold on to this?
I don't think she wants to choose anyone else.
No, that option doesn't work for me.
Why does it not work for you? Because you've just decided and concluded that that's it. Like, I've got this one chaddi that I'm going to wear my whole life. मैंने एक अंडरवेयर पहनना है, फटा पुराना कितना भी फट जाए मैं उसको सी के मैं उसको स्टिच करके इतना चलाऊंगी. हाँ,
I don't know. I don't understand, ma'am, how like this thing just doesn't change in my mind. Having been so well educated and my kids are so well, like, doing so brilliantly well, but that practicality, that thing, it just doesn't fit into my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, it's only if you close this door, right? Are you willing to even embrace something, something more contributive into your life? Because you're not willing to receive. You're so used to treating yourself like shit. Like what
she's not loving herself enough. She's not honoring herself.
Yeah, she's not honoring herself, and she's like the captain of that. Not honoring herself is like Sardar of that. Like she's like the Mukhya of the whole village.
Ma'am, is there any clearance I can get for just letting go of the feeling that he might come back? Is there any clearance for that? Because till the time I am in my head, it is like he will come back. And
with him.
It's called wishful thinking.
Yeah, wishful thinking is there. Is there any clearance for that? Because till that time, I accept that. Because
everywhere that you choose to be Mungeri Lal ke Haseen Sapne, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Everywhere that you're choosing to be stupid and function from stupidity, and all the projections, expectations, decisions, judgments, conclusions, rejections, separations that you have of this relationship, of your husband Deepak, and thinking that wo Hindi movie mein na wo Amitabh Bachchan wapas aaya tha. Everywhere that you're living your life like a fuck all Hindi movie, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Are you willing to see that you can create your own life plan?
Yes,
Like you can do whatever you want.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can have whatever adventure you want.
Yes, ma'am.
And are you willing to like look at that, even if like you can make your own choice right now, and you have to see the magic in it. Right now you're only feeling miserable because he left you. You didn't leave him. So that's why you want him to come back. And after he comes back, you'll tell him that, okay, not I'm leaving you because you know you did this to me. And then you'll feel better. Most times we feel miserable when a person left us is because we feel they took our power away from us.
Yes,
You didn't have the power to end it. He kind of left. He kind of ended it. He kind of took the decision. So he took away your power as well. That's why you feel miserable, because it's a mind game. There's no attachment. There was actually no energy when I was even like releasing that attachment of both of you. There was no energy there. So there is no attachment. It's only a mind game.
Okay.
It's like a subconscious ego thing. Like उसने मुझे छोड़ा.
Okay, ma'am.
You're holding
Ma'am,
yourself
can I
in
ask something?
Sorry?
I
Can I ask something?
like she's holding herself in a jail. Literally one of those.
Yeah, but that's because he left her, so she can't handle it. Like,
Yeah,
to
it's
some
an
level,
ego
she's.
thing. It's an ego thing.
We don't even realize that it's that. It's a power game. He took her power away. So if he came back, then she'll do this and she'll say, go. Now I don't want you.
True.
Yes, Sonia?
True, true.
Yeah. How screwed up is that? So much for saying janam janam ka rishta. कुछ भी नहीं था उसमें. अपने आप को बैठ के कन्विंस करो. अपने आप को बैठ के कन्विंस करो. अरे अटैचमेंट है, ये है, दर्द है. निकलो अपने मूवी से. You already wasted so many years. Do you see how stupid you've been?
If you're worried about money, ask him for a settlement. Ask him to do child support, and then be free. You're free. He's free. Live your life. Tell yourself you deserve better. You could also have a happy life with someone else.
And the thing is that, you know what, Sonia, he
Yes,
chose
ma'am.
to walk out of the relationship, but you are going to call the shots and tell him, if you want your power back, you tell him, I have decided I want to divorce you. And you get your power back. You decide that you want to end it. And then you tell him that I made this decision. Like when you make the decision, you're going to feel much better about it. That you're going to still give me child support. You're going to still continue paying this. And then I would like a divorce. Does that make you feel light or does that make you feel heavy? That you call the shots. Yes or no, guys? Sonia? Earth to Sonia. Earth to Sonia. Do you read me? Do you read me? Sonia? Aap ho? Nahi ho?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about that? Does that feel light or does that feel heavy?
It feels heavy, ma'am.
What's beneath the heaviness? Can you come on video?
No, ma'am.
Okay. That's cool.
It's my unwillingness to just let go, ma'am.
Of what?
It's not.
Of the mattress that you're so comfortable sleeping on?
No, ma'am. It's just a wishful thinking. I feel he's trapped and maybe he'll see sense. Actually, because it's a movie kind of a situation only. So I feel maybe he'll come back, and that wishful thinking is not letting me, let go.
So what would convince you that he's not going to come back?
I don't know. My kids have tried. Everybody has tried, but...
Okay, then you're choosing your misery. Good. Let it be. You don't
Yeah.
have a problem with that. Why do you want a clearing?
I just want a clearing that this misery, it should not bother anybody else, especially my kids.
It is bothering them now, and you're okay with that.
No, I'm not
You
okay
don't want
with
to get rid of your point of view that he's not going to come back. You don't want to get off your high horse and divorce him because it will set your children free, and your children will feel at least, Arey, now we can focus on our lives. The nagging behind their back, they always have this going on that my mom's stress. That's a lot of pain that they're going through. You're okay with your children going through suffering. You are not okay with letting go of this person. How selfish can you be because you are only thinking of all this unkindness that you are doing? That is selfish because you're not functioning from kindness to your children and giving them their peace of mind and willing to acknowledge and like you're having fun with that. So if that's something that you're okay with, then do it. It's a choice you're making. There's no wrongness there. Why do you have a problem with it? It's like on some level you're telling me I have a problem with letting go, but you want your children to be okay, not stressing about it. You still want to have the hope, and your children don't want you to continue having that hope because that's realistic. How long has he been away?
Ma'am, it's been 2 years now since I got to know.
And how long has he like emotionally cut off, moved away and all of that? Like you got to know 2 years back, but how long has he actually been moved away?
No, ma'am, he's somehow present in the picture always.
Sorry?
He's always there, ma'am. He's always around, but not emotionally, maybe. He's not attached. I cannot explain it, ma'am. It's difficult
Okay,
for
so
me
2
to
years,
explain.
2 years he's been cut off, and you got to know about 2 years back that he's moved away. And you still want to hold on to that hope, which makes your children suffer, and you're aware that it makes them suffer. And I mean, if you're cool with your situation, I don't see the problem. What are you asking for?
I
I
don't
can't
know.
make you choose. Like there are two choices, there are two buckets. Okay, one has whiskey in it and one has Coke in it. And I can't make you drink the whiskey. You'll drink whiskey if you want to drink it. I can't make you choose to let go of that hope. You have to be willing to let go of that yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
Because at some level, you are choosing your situation of holding on to that hope. It's obviously something that you love about that hope. There's something that you love about your entire situation of being in this situation. So everything that you love about it, being in this pathetic situation, being the victim, all of this trauma drama, everything that you love about your trauma drama, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
I am ruthless, Pooja. Sonia, I don't know why I keep calling you Pooja. Sonia, I am ruthless as a facilitator. I will pull you out of your rabbit hole and I make you see yourself nanga. Everything
Yes,
that you love about this patheticness and being a victim, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And everywhere that you love, everything that you love about being the center of everybody's world, your children's world, like they only can focus on your pain right now. They can't even focus on their lives. And everything you love about that attention, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And everything that you love about your Meena Kumari-ness, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Because if you chose to let go of him, or you chose to divorce him, or you let go, whatever, you start living your life, you no longer get to be Meena Kumari. Like no one's ever going to give you attention for being so pathetic. You stop being the actress and the star and the center of like, oh my God, nobody is going to do oh my God anymore. So everything that you love about the oh my God, hooray, like that, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All of the movies that have influenced you, that the victim is the one who gets all the attention and the sympathy and the love, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Everywhere that you've been implanted and explanted across all time, space, dimensions and realities of being a victim, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And all the lifetimes that these people in your world who are suffering right now, watching you suffer, all the lifetimes that they made you suffer. And in this lifetime, this is your way of making them suffer because they can't do jack shit about your pain. And this is like somewhere like you made that choice and like you're doing like you're doing that dance when they are worrying about you. Everywhere that you're doing this to them and you're loving it and you don't even know that you're loving it. Everything that you love about torturing all these people, watching you suffer, you're willing to destroy and uncreate that.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing
Yes.
to now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate all that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, but oh my God, there are a lot of people playing victim here. Lot of people have been enjoying the trauma drama. Everything you love about your trauma drama. Everything you love about your trauma drama. Everything you love about your trauma drama. Everything that you love about your trauma drama. Everything you love about your notanki. Everything you love about your pain. Everything that you love about your pain. Everything you love about your pain. Everything you love about your suffering. Everything you love about your suffering. Everything you love about suffering. Everything that you love about suffering. Everything you like about sympathy. Destroy and create all that.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. अब ये बेचारी नहीं रहेगी गया इसका बेचारी दारू पी रही.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Sheila ji, on the similar lines, I have a question. Ashinu here.
One second. What is that dating app? Bumblebee. Download Bumblebee and Tinder. Okay, not Tinder. Sorry. Bumblebee. Bumblebee.
No, just Bumble.
Okay, just Bumble. Download just Bumble. Is it called just Bumble or Bumble?
No, it's Bumble. As in,
Bumble.
it's Bumble.
Download
Only
Bumble.
Bumble. Yeah.
Because people come on your line, that's why it's known as Bumblebee.
Okay, cool.
Ma'am, please help pull me out also. Ma'am, I need a little pulling out. Pulling out of my Archana. I need to be pulled out of my complacency, laziness.
1 second, I'm still with Sonia. Hold on.
Oh, I thought it was over.
No, I'm not letting go of her tail. मैंने उसका पूंछ पकड़ के रखा है.
No,
Yes,
sorry.
Sonia.
Sorry.
How are we doing today?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you love about your patheticness? Does that feel better?
I'm feeling lighter, ma'am, with all the clearance that you have done.
Okay. Anything else that you feel?
No, ma'am, I'm just feeling very light, very light.
Do you get an awareness of what you love about all of that thing that you like, all of the control that you have on your children and everyone who see you suffer? Do you realize?
I realize that, ma'am, and I really don't want to
Do you
burden
remember
them.
that I spoke about the exit stage left, about this mom
Yes, ma'am.
who's
Yes.
terminally ill and whose children take care of her? And I said, why is she not choosing to exit? Because she can't even go to the bathroom. And then the whole thing was about how like she gets to control them, torture them, make them suffer. They don't have a life. And even she gets her potty cleaned by them. And she's so cool with that. And she loves it because she gets to control them and punish them. Right? Do you see how she controls and punishes her own children?
I understand this, ma'am, and I really don't want this thing to,
So these
bother
moms
my
hook
kids.
their children with their suffering. They hook them. That's the only way they can have a hold on them. Okay? And do you get that in a different way you've hooked your children onto you?
Yes, ma'am, I completely understand that.
How cool is that? How much power and
It's not
potency do
cool,
you have?
ma'am. It hurts me even more.
Hold on. How much power and potency do you have to make all these people do all this dance in front of you? Like all of them are dancing. Like how much of potency do you have that you have everyone doing this Bharatnatyam around you? How cool. What would it take for all of us to have this power and potency to make other people in this universe dance according to our tunes? And what would it take for you to use this potency to create something magical in your life? Because all of that energy you've just been using in trauma drama and making them dance, but maybe you can do other stuff with this potency that you have, with this capacity that you have. And everywhere that you've been unwilling to use this capacity to earn yourself shitloads of money, and making other people dance and coming and giving you money. You are using it to only make your children dance. How boring. उसमें से पैसा भी नहीं मिल रहा है. Do you get it, guys? Do you see how you're sabotaging yourself in order to get all that dancing and that attention? So when I ask you, what do you love about your trauma drama? What do you love about your trauma drama? All that power. What do you love about your trauma drama? What do you love about all this control? What do you love about your trauma drama? What do you love about your suffering? What do you love about your suffering? You choose your suffering because there's something that you get out of it. You do not choose it. It doesn't exist in your life without you choosing it. You get knocked out of it like that, like that, like today. You can choose now. And even not making a choice is choosing. Even choosing not to do anything is making a choice. So imagine, what do you love about it? Like, do you all get, or every one of you, do you get that she actually loves this? There's something that she loves about it. Like she's going to be a fish out of water. You're not going to have that samundar, because you know what? Now you're so used to that you're not going to have that anymore. That's the central theme of your life. This man going away, him coming back, that movie, that Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum has become like that central theme of your life. And then you're not going to be the actress of it anymore if you choose out of it.
Too comfortable in
So
her
all
mind.
I'm trying to say is you've got to choose whether you want to continue being the actress in your own movie or you want to opt out of it and create a whole new movie. You can create your own new movie.
Yes, ma'am, I'm trying.
Millionaire wala movie?
I'm trying, ma'am.
No, there's no trying. Sonia?
Yes, ma'am.
Try to do susu. If you try to do susu, your susu will come out. There is no trying to do susu. You can't and then not do susu. Karoge to susu nikal jayega. There's no try to do susu, darling. Either you do it or you don't. It's like, okay, you know what? Sheila tried to have thumbs up. So Sheila is trying. Sheila takes the thumbs up. Sheila opens the bottle. And Sheila drinks the thumbs up. So the trying is actually the act of doing it. Now, if I've got this bottle here and I'm saying, I'm trying to drink thumbs up. इसमें ना सिर्फ मेरा potty निकलेगा. यानी तक fart निकलेगा. इसमें thumbs up नहीं जाएगा मेरे मुंह पे because I'm not trying. I am fooling everyone that I'm trying. There is no trying. Trying is a bullcrap word. Yeah, Sudha likes the susu example. Go to the loo and try to do susu. Unless there's no susu. But if there is susu, there's nothing like trying. निकलेगा बाबा. सबका निकलता है सुसु. अगर आप try करोगे तो निकलेगा. Zubin is laughing. So this is not really trying, darling. You're not really trying. You love your misery and all the points of view that we have and everywhere that everyone's making her wrong for choosing her misery. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys, millions. We choose our misery because there's something that we love about it. There's no wrongness there. It's just a choice. It's an interesting choice. People choose their trauma drama because they love it. There's something about it they love. That's why they're continuing to choose it. So everyone who's going to make her wrong now for it, please don't make her wrong. Destroy and uncreate everywhere that you're judging her for choosing this, because now it's opened your awareness where you are choosing trauma drama also in your own life. And you're just like, oh my God, मुझे क्या मिल रहा है? मुझे इससे पैसे भी नहीं मिले. Do you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ashima, you can ask the question.
My question is actually regarding infidelity.
One second. So, Sonia, like it's just a choice you're making and you will choose it till you choose it, till you decide to unchoose it. Do you get that?
Yes,
there is no clearing that will work for you, because even Gary says no amount of processing can help you unless you choose. Choice trumps any clearing. Trumps. Matlab, it's above all clearing.
Yes, ma'am.
You can do whatever clearing for me as possible. But if I am choosing to sit in a cesspool of shit, until a piece of turd goes into my mouth and I chew on my piece of shit that's in my mouth. And I want to I need to get out of this shit. I am not going to get out of my cesspool of shit. So you are going to marinate in it, in your own kakapu. In your own kakada poo, you are going to marinate till the time you get sick of marinating in your own shit. You will choose it till the time you decide and you choose to unchoose it in your life.
Yes,
and the
ma'am.
only person can make you unchoose it is you. No process, no Gary, no class, nothing, no children, because there's something that you love about it. Till the day you stop loving that. Till you realize that whatever you love about it, no, it's not contributing to your life. And you can be in denial right now and you can hate me, but one day when that piece of shit goes into your mouth and you realize, I've just been eating this and chewing my own shit for so long, that day you will unchoose it.
Yes, ma'am.
And a facilitator is always going to be ruthless with you because they're always making you choose more and greater and more phenomenons.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
ultimately, I have to honor whatever you choose.
Yes, ma'am. Completely understand.
How does that make you feel right now?
I'm feeling lighter, ma'am.
Lighter in what way?
I'm just trying to focus and
focus on
making decisions, better decisions for myself.
Your first question is, are you willing to be kind to your children?
Yes, of course, ma'am. Definitely.
Okay, hold on. How many oaths was? Because the energy is still so heavy there. It's like still there's something. I'm just gonna clear this one thing. Don't do that. This whole thing becomes dark. I become a ghost. Don't shut it. Kiran, mat band karo. Bas. वो भी open karo. Okay, how many oaths, vows, communities, fealties, commitments, weddings, binding contracts do you have across all time, space, dimension, and realities with your children? And all the lifetimes that they made you suffer, they killed you, they did whatever, and this lifetime you've chosen to punish them with this reality. Everywhere that you have chosen this across all time, space, dimension, and realities, are you willing to now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. All the oaths, vows, communities, fealties, commitments, weddings, binding contracts you have across all time, space, dimension, and realities with your children, and choosing to make them suffer because they did something horrible to you in another lifetime. Are you willing to now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. Did it change something?
Ma'am, right now, everything is just no thoughts at all, nothing. It's
Good!
blank.
How does
It's
it get
blank.
better than that?
It's blank.
Yay! For the first time, you're blank, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm feeling blank.
Awesome. How does it get better than that? Then what else is possible with this blankness? I'm glad we at least removed something that was sticking you. Hold on,
Thank
Swati.
you. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I have Ashima who wants to ask a question.
Maybe me then.
Ashima asked.
Yeah, so related to...
Guys, all of you will get a turn to ask. Okay, don't worry. We can go until 10 o'clock today.
this is
Ashima?
also regarding... Yes, this is also regarding, infidelity.
We can't hear you.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is also my question also is regarding the marital relationship. Apparently, well, I'm sharing this on this platform only for the benefit.
Again,
of
I think you're very your voice is very meek.
One second, just allow me a minute. I'll change my headphones.
All right.
Till that time, somebody else can just.
No, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm also fried. How many people's head was buzzing when I was facilitating, Sonia? How many people fried?
Me.
Me.
Where are you?
Me, I was buzzing because I found there was so much of confusion there. There was a lack of choice. There was a difficulty in Sonia trying to make a choice. And unless the first stone of making a choice is moved, nothing else changes.
Yeah. Thank you, Sonia, for asking that question. It created so much for everyone's marriage, everyone's toxic relationships, the baggage. Zubin, how are you eating the spicy chips? This is so spicy, you know. Next time you say spicy for anything, no, I'm gonna catch your tail.
I'm gonna get him some nice Andhra style chili chicken next.
हाँ, वो नहीं खाएगा. वो chili is spicy.
No, I'll take off all the chilies and give only the chicken.
Ma'am, he's biomimic.
Am I audible now?
Yeah.
So this is again, in continuation to something similar to what Sonia had asked. Well, I'm just kind of sharing this, and for the benefit of everybody, I'm asking this question on the platform. So I suffered infidelity, and I suffered a cheating spouse. And somewhere, Shreyaji, I was very, very broken. And as you said, you didn't take a weekend to cry. I was a little longer than a week or 10 days maybe, but then I decided I won't cry. My block, which I feel, the heaviness that I have is slightly weird because when I think as a wife, I have sort of, I can't make peace with the fact that this happened and that there can be a cheating in a marriage, or there is good to have a cheating in a marriage. But when I think as a person, I don't find him responsible, or I don't find him, or I don't judge him as a bad person who sort of listened to his heart and followed someone else. But at the end of the day, what it led me to, normally when I'm up, when I'm about, when I'm doing my chores, it really doesn't hit me. But in my subconscious, somewhere, this has left an impact to the extent that one, I, for months together, it's been 1.5 years, I have sleeping issues. I get bad dreams. I get bad dreams of either them, going
Okay,
somewhere,
Ashima,
or
what's the question?
question is that I have developed a fear of sex after knowing
With him or
that
someone else?
they were sexually involved.
With him or someone else?
No, general. I just can't even imagine myself having sex again
I
in
can't hear
life
you.
because
You're not audible. Suddenly you just become like there's some traffic or something. I don't know.
is it okay?
No, darling. It's very like, can everyone hear her like clearly?
No. Can she repeat, please?
Yeah, so fear
Ashima,
of
why
having
don't you
sex.
try to move into a bedroom or something and talk on the phone only for your query? I think the headset is causing an issue.
I'll have to log into Zoom then from my phone.
We can give you a minute if that is going to help you to log into a different phone and just speak.
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, let me do that, please. Is it better?
Yes, I think this is a little better.
Okay. So I have had this fear. I've developed this fear of sex for
Yeah,
the
I
last
asked
one
you
and a
sex
half
with him
years.
or someone else.
Well, there's no someone else, Sheila ma'am, but it's just not there with him also. And even if I think about having it ever again in my life, it just beats the shit out of me, you know.
I don't have it.
But I do get an urge. But I do get the fear also.
What is the fear?
So it's like, you know, I don't know. I just get chills run down my spine. I just sort of because I know of their physical relationship, sexual relationship. You know, the picture
So,
of them just comes in my head all
okay, so now
the
is he still with her or
time.
is he not with her?
I'm not sure.
So ask him.
He doesn't reply. That's the biggest bloody blunder or the question of my life right now. I'm not sure. In my readings, you know, it has come that some or the other connect is definitely there.
Yeah, so would that be an honoring of yourself to have sex with him? Ask your body. Ask your body. Body, do you want to have sex with him? Yes or no? Ask your body. No, your body will tell you, yeah, I want to have sex with him. Or ask your body. Body, would you like to have sex with someone else? Ask your body that. Honor what your body is asking you to do.
But would this fear always be there? I mean,
If you choose to have it, see, with him, I'm not getting that there's a fear. With him, I'm getting like like, I don't want to have sex with him. Your body definitely wants to have sex. So ask your body, what would be an honoring of you? And when you like sometimes come across a certain person, ask your body, would you like to have sex with this person? And and honor what your body is saying. You know what? We end up only working on honoring ourselves. But what about your body? Right now, your body is asking for chips. I don't eat chips, you know, but this is my body asking. And thumbs up. And thumbs up. And I'm fried. That honoring conversation fried me with Sonia. It really fried me because, and it fried everyone. Zubin was like, oh, he was binging on the chips. Then he's gone out and he's like, oh, you know what? Puppy is right. I need to have sugar, salt, water. It fried everyone because I told you there's nothing that you've never done, said, or been in another lifetime.
right.
Yeah. So,
But this is like a, you know, Shilji, I think I have tried to get out of it, rise above it. But there is this one big patthar, you know, which is just inside me. You know, it's on my heart. It's pressing
yes,
something.
darling,
Something
what is that
heavy is
patthar?
inside.
What is that patthar? What is it? How can he
But
do
why?
this to me?
Firstly,
Not.
clear whether you've decided that in spite of the infidelity, you want to
Archana,
still continue
can we
staying
just
together.
have
Sure, sure.
only
Sorry.
can we have only Ashima talk and can I facilitate her? Would that be okay with you? Yeah?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, what is that patthar?
It's not letting me look. I mean, I'm not able to look back, and I'm not able to look forward. I'm just kind of stuck. I want to move ahead. I want to just, you know, forget. I want to just forget and cut from where, you know, the life behind
See,
me.
you're not honoring yourself in this whole thing. See, you know he did what he did. Stop making it so significant. Stop making it bigger than you. Okay? You had an agreement. It was a business contract. You had an agreement to be honest to each other. He opted out of it. He opted out. You get to choose now. You either let it go and say, okay, now I'm willing to like rework on that commitment. Okay? Or I'm going to honor myself. Go find yourself a sexual partner. That is a contribution to your body. people choose to make certain choices. Don't make them wrong for it. Be an allowance of what he chose. Either you say, it doesn't work for me. Accepting that doesn't work for me. Then move out of that relationship. Move on. Find yourself another sexual partner. If you think you can't do that, you can't force yourself. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Okay.
No, I do.
Okay, he
Shilaji, even if
opted
I...
out. Okay, now he's made a choice. It's like someone choosing to steal.
Right.
Okay, it's like an employee who's choosing to steal. Okay.
Okay.
Or a person who works with you who chooses to do something that breaks the rules or the protocol.
Right.
The first choice you have is to forgive them or to be an allowance of them and say, okay, I'm going to put this behind us, and I'm willing to trust you all over again. You make a choice. Okay, or you say this doesn't work for me. Maybe you make a new deal and deliver, because he broke the first agreement. He broke the first deal and deliver. So now you have to renegotiate terms. Okay, and what is the new terms? It depends on what works for you, because he broke the code. So you both were decided to be true to each other and live with fidelity. And now infidelity has broken that code. So now you didn't renegotiate the relationship. So now either you'll realize that I'm okay with it, I'm not okay with it. Some people are absolutely not okay with it. This does not work for me. It's non-negotiable. Honor yourself, walk out. Some people want to continue being in that relationship. You still renegotiate your terms. You tell them, I can't forgive you. I can't let it go. I'm not okay with having this with you. I'm going to choose another body to do this with. You go your way, I go my way, but we're still together in this institution because of whatever reason. It's comfort, or it's convenience, or whatever. Or, you take care of my accounting. So I can't let you go. Whatever your reason is, guys, don't make it wrong.
Yeah.
Like Sonia might have her husband take care of her taxes. Like that might be a big thing for her. So she's choosing to be with him. But sometimes you can still have the guy take care of your taxes even if you're divorced. Or you can just hire an accountant for like 5,000 rupees who will take care of your taxes. You don't need a husband for that. So I don't know what your agreement is. Renegotiate your terms. If it is not an honoring of you to continually do that act of intimacy with him, please opt out of it and say, this doesn't work for me. Honor yourself. And if you're still choosing to be there, then tell yourself, what am I holding on to? Like, you only have two choices. You either fire that employee because it doesn't work for you and they stole or broke the code, or you again trust them and then don't do chick in that. You get it?
That phase is also over, Shilaji. I trusted and 1 year has passed, and now it is time for firing only. That part is also over, because even that...
It's never over. You have a choice to do it at any time. He broke the code, you've tried, it didn't work. Now I'm back to square one. I want to figure out whether I want to renegotiate terms with you. Does this not work for me? Do I want to choose someone else? Like, figure out what works for you. You always have the choice. There's nothing like, it's not like some government job.
But the moment I try to tell myself that yes, I want to live with my chin up, and I want to move ahead, and I will make it, I will definitely make it, I still get these nasty dreams at night, Shilaji. I just feel horrible where
What are the dreams?
That
sorry,
I again see them and
see what dream, darling? I didn't hear you. What dream?
Again seeing them intimate, then he sort of
So are you willing to acknowledge your awareness of his reality? Are you willing to look at how amazing your awareness is, that it's trying to tell you something and you're not willing to look at it? So are you willing to acknowledge that here is a dream, your awareness is so phenomenal that it's coming like this and it's giving you thali pe, ye beta le lo, beta ye dono ka chakkar chal raha hai, beta iska niyat nahi badlega. Matlab, it's trying to tell you that this is what it is. So everywhere you're unwilling to look at your awareness and your body, which is also a part of your awareness, trying to tell you, do not, I'm not okay with this. Are you willing to now honor your own awareness and your body, you woman?
Yes.
Mataji,
Yes. Yes, I will. Yes.
are you willing to do now pranam to your body and your awareness, saying, wow, tarot card reader hai ye, psychic hai ye.
Yes. Yes.
मुझे पैसे नहीं देने पड़ते हैं रीडिंग करवाने के लिए, वो फ्री में मुझे ड्रीम मिलते हैं.
Yeah. Yes.
How cool is that? How amazing. What capacities do you hold that you've been unwilling to acknowledge? And everything
Yes,
that doesn't
Surya.
allow you to be in tune with your body's awareness and your awareness, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots worth me also. So are you willing to listen to your body now and allow your body to choose what it would like
I will.
and not be in judgment of it?
Sure.
And ask your body, what do you need or desire? Your body will tell you. I want to do this with this person. Yum, 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 yum.
Sure, I will. Yes.
Didn't your body
Thank you
just
so
jump
much.
up right now when I said that?
Felt happy. As
Yeah.
if
Was there
I'm
a
ordering
lightness
food
or a
from
heaviness
outside.
to what I said? Ashima, was
No.
there a lightness or a heaviness to what I said? Ask your body what it would need or desire. Would it like to do it with someone else?
It need guts, but yes, I want to get there. I want to move on into.
But did your body feel like, was there a lightness or was there a heaviness?
Lightness.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Ashima. That was a contribution to a lot of people who have shut off the needs of their body. La 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 la.
Thank you so much.
Zubin is dancing. He didn't understand, but he got the energy of it, honoring his body. Awesome.
Thank
Okay,
you.
who's next? Who wants to ask a question?
Ma'am,
Not your hands close together. It'll short out. Never put your hands together. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Who's it?
Ma'am, Krupa.
Krupa. Yes, Krupa.
Ma'am, is there any clearing for removing unhappiness?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Sorry.
No. Is there a clearing for?
Unhappiness.
Okay, what makes you unhappy right now, dear darling? Guys, can you please stop messaging on this everyone wala group? Let her go through what she's going through. Can you be an allowance of her and stop freaking out? And everything that makes people freak out when somebody is leaking, are you willing to destroy and create that? Can you be an allowance of someone breaking down so that they can come back to pieces from those pieces and put themselves back together? Thank you. Because it stops them from stepping up. Okay. Yes, Krupa darling. What's the cause of unhappiness?
I was 15 years when my mom passed away.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you do something? Can you like kiss the mic or something? Can you go like?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Like even more. मुंह के अंदर डाल दो. खा लो उसको.
Yeah, is it better, ma'am?
Yeah, it's better.
It's like, I mean, since I was 15 years old when my mom passed away.
Okay.
And since that time, I mean, things have not been good till date.
Okay.
I have been cursed and blamed for each and everything.
By who?
Maybe my immediate family members.
Asshole alert. Hashtag asshole alert. Okay, next.
And I mean, first my mom passed away. Then I started, this was when I was 15 years old. I started going to college. My very good friend, she also passed away. Then I started working. In my first year of working only, I had one very good friend. She also passed away. It's like the moment I try to get a little happy, something sad happens.
Okay.
And it's like leaves me in shatters. I mean, I've been told like words like I am like gaslit and I'm not, I'm heartless. And I don't know why, unless, I mean, it's just people just judge me for wrong things.
Like killing people?
No, I've never killed anyone. But then they say
No,
that
no, no.
your
Like
nature is
you
like
think you
that.
killed all these people?
No, it's not that. But that's something. I
We
don't
should
know
send
what
you.
it is.
We should send you then to the border, because you'll just stand there and everyone will go tuk 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 tuk. How cool! Like, are you willing to acknowledge the potency that you are? That in your energy, people make a choice to transcend to the next dimension. Like, you create a space for people to make that choice. You yourself are exit stage left. Are you willing to acknowledge that you could be that?
I don't know, ma'am. I just don't know. I mean, I've never been close to my family also because of my uncle and auntie. I mean, they have taken me away from my own sister. I mean, there's no one for me. There's just me everywhere. I mean, I don't have anyone.
We're
My
still not
life, they've
able
been
to hear you, darling. We're still not able to hear you. Can
it's
you
just that
log in from a different device? Can you put like different earphones or speaker or a laptop or something?
hello.
Yeah, you can speak,
Yes.
but I don't know if you're gonna when you speak in sentences, that's when I figure out that I can't hear you properly.
Okay. No, I'll just try to change it. Now you can hear me? Is it
Yeah.
clear? Okay. So it's just that I mean whatever I do, they tell me that whatever I think or I do, everything is nonsense. And they even blame me that whatever I do or whatever I say, for example, even if I'm saying anything or if I'm watching something, everything is nonsense to them. Like particularly when it comes to me, whatever I do in life, everything is nonsense. And
Who are these people? Who are these?
My uncle, my auntie, yeah.
You live with them, is it?
No, initially I was staying in a nuclear family. After my mom's death, we started staying in joint family. Then again, now it's nuclear family. But I stay with my granny, my dad now, and I believe in my psychic reading. I mean, in that karma release also, you told about war with my sister and my granny, which you read. That was absolutely after my mom's death. And and now also, I mean, it's like they even tell me that they even tell me and blame me that it's all because of you yourself that you're not yet married till now, this, that. I mean,
so they live with you, is it, these people?
I live with my granny and my dad now. My uncle and auntie don't live
So
with
they
me.
tell you this? They tell you this?
No, they don't tell me, but now they have just assumed and they have just left it. Yeah, okay, fine. It's my choice and I don't want to get married and this and that. I mean,
so why are you listening to all these bekar people in your life?
Ma'am, I don't have anyone. I have very few friends now. There's no one. It's just me. I mean, even if I feel something, I just
How
cry
much
by
have you
myself.
bought all these people's judgments as true? How much have you bought it as truth, like Pallavi did to the Shakti Kapoor grandfather? How many Shakti Kapoors have you allowed in your life?
Many.
And why have you given them so much importance? Like, Shakti Kapoor never gets importance in any movie. Neither does Prem Chopra.
Just that initially I used to think I didn't want
I'm
problems
asking a
for my
question.
dad.
I'm asking a question. Only answer my question. Why have you made them so important? Everything that you've done to make them so significant, and everything that doesn't make you show them the middle finger, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Have you always been the rebel in your family?
Initially, I used to give it back to my auntie and all, but then one fine day I stopped thinking that my dad has to stay with them only if in future I get married and all. So I didn't want more problems for him later in
Were
life.
you very, very potent, and were you like this bomb fataka in your family? Were you known to be a bomb fataka in your family?
I don't know, maybe.
You know. Who would know?
Yes.
Were you like this really, really free spirit who just followed her heart, who did whatever she wanted and she was magic? Were you like that at some point?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So do you get like how Pallavi is? Do you get that a Krupa is so, is like a pillar in the group? How many people look at Krupa as a pillar in the group? How many people know of Krupa Gandhi in the group? Okay. How many people see her potency? How many people see her potency? And what do people do to potent people? What do people try to do to potent people? They take your strength and they use it as a weapon to weaken you because that's all they can do. And what did you allow them to do? What did you allow them to do? You allowed them to use your strength and make it look like your weakness. How wow. Such, like, this is so, so awesome. You allowed them to do that, darling. You allowed them to take your magic and you allowed them to say that you're not magic, that you know you're like this, you're like that, and you bought their crock of shit. Everything that makes you believe these shitty people, are you willing to destroy and create that? Everything that makes you feel that they are so important, like their opinion matters, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds, and everything, everywhere that you diminish what the other people look up to you for, are you willing to like now see that all these amazing people, including my team and my admins and all these brilliant, wonderful people, see something amazing in you?
Yes.
Vaishak actually asked you to do this class, didn't he?
Yes.
Do you look at Vaishak as being like a Chhatri person who'll just like message someone and say, do this class? Did Vaishak message everyone on this group? Thank you. It doesn't mean that you're not, it doesn't mean if you didn't message y'all, it doesn't mean y'all are not special, guys. But do you see how important and how significant and how precious Krupa is in Rising Phoenix? She is such a huge contribution that Vaishak messaged her and told her, didn't you message her? Thank you. So Vaishak messaged you and said, do the class.
I
So
completely agree your point, Sheila.
are you willing to see the kindness and the contribution that you are, and are you willing to receive it from people who like, or who can actually see a little bit more beyond those Shakti Kapoors in your life? Like, are you willing to look at us as a little bit more, thode se, you know? Yeah? Like, if not Shakti Kapoor, Dilip Kumar. So are you willing to look at those people's opinions, like how valuable you've made nonsense opinions?
Yes.
Everything that doesn't allow you to receive the love, the acknowledgement, and how phenomenal you are. Like, this should have cleared with Pallavi. This should have cleared with Pallavi's, with her clearing. And everywhere that you, sorry?
I joined midway when you were doing it. I was not there. I joined in between. I joined from veg. So your
And that's why I tell people, please sit through the whole class. Like, sit through the whole class. Please do not leave halfway. Because you know what Pallavi went through, if you would have sat through that clearing, it would have cleared for you. It would have cleared for you. I wouldn't be answering your question right now. But you are valuable. So I'm going to repeat this again. Do you see how precious and do you see how potent you are, that people need to deflate your magic, your phenomenons, and everything that anyone has ever done, and your family is going to probably do it the most. How many people have screwed up family who do this to them? Everywhere that you made your family like the foundation, and you know, I have somebody, okay? Everywhere that you made your bloodline so significant, are you willing to destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. You know, a lot of people, when you step up energetically, all these people, so-called family, are going to drop off from your life because, you know, they like to control you and they like to like hook to a weaker side of you. And when they can't make you weak anymore, then they sort of move away from your life. They make you wrong for it and they move away. You become the bad guy. So are you willing to piss them off and make them move away from you? Are you willing to let all the flies move away from you? Like now you're no longer going to be gobar to them.
Yes, ma'am.
You're no longer going to be gobar. So are the flies going to come to you? Like if you suddenly turn into like something else, if you suddenly turn into, I don't know, orange dark chocolate, are those flies going to come to you? Those flies don't like orange dark chocolate, guys.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. They don't.
So are you willing to be orange dark chocolate?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's actually my favorite flavor. So are you willing to just be who you are being, like who you be, who Krupa is? And are you willing to stop making yourself like a shrunken version of you to fit into their reality? All the mediocrity you use and all the jails that you use to turn into, I don't know, like a 1% version of yourself. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, fuck, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And you do not need to have those family. You do not need to have anyone. Okay? It's not like I have some brilliant family who's all sitting and cheering me. Okay? It's not like I have them. Trust me.
I want to go and live alone, but unfortunately I can't.
You don't need assholes in your life, yeah. Can you get like some kind of a thing to cover this? Because this light is just blaring into my eyes now. No, don't do that. That makes it worse. I need to tone this
my
down.
granny is 90 years old and my dad is almost 70. I can't leave them at this
It's
age.
fine. It's fine. You know what? Don't make them significant. Do this in your head. Okay?
Yes.
Happiness is a choice. Choosing to be happy is a choice. It is not something that, you know, is something that you get to. It's just a choice you make to be happy or to be unhappy.
Maybe that fear has been always in the subconscious that maybe if I be happy, something bad or something wrong will go.
So
This
everywhere
always
that you were
happens.
implanted with that idea by someone else, send it back to sender with consciousness attached. All of the points of view that you bought from people, that the moment you get happy, you'll jinx it. Are you willing to destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And everywhere that you've sold yourself that crock of shit, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Your happiness, like, please don't look at yourself as being like, oh, you know, if I'm going to be happy, I'm going to jinx it. That's just a very, very interesting point of view. Super interesting point of view. When you're grateful for something that you're happy about, you create more of it. Do you know why people write testimonials on our groups? Do you know that every time they write a testimonial, they get a download of so much more energy? Every time you're grateful for something, whether you verbalize it somewhere and especially in front of someone else, and you know that gratitude makes more people become receptive. Gratitude has a magical energy to it. Gratitude makes you receive more.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see that I was grateful to Janki for running my bars yesterday?
Yes.
And I mentioned it here on the group.
Yes,
have you seen how, like, even I spoke about Debbie giving me healing, yes, and my throat was bad, yes, and how it kind of became okay?
Yes. They all are phenomenal. The team is really awesome.
Sorry?
The team is really awesome. They all are very phenomenal.
So gratitude always makes you receive more. So the moment you get happy and you're grateful, it doesn't make you jinx it. You can do whatever you want with wood. You can knock on wood, you can touch wood, you can eat the wood, you can do what you want. But be grateful, okay? If you have a superstition or a point of view that if I'm going to do this, it will jinx it, then your point of view creates your reality. Guys, remember, your point of view creates your reality. Your point of view, this is the first thing you need to know from an access class. Your point of view creates your reality. If you have a point of view that you being happy is going to jinx it, you will create that, because that's how potent you are. You will create that with impeccable accuracy. All right?
Thank you very much.
If people have a collective point of view, you know why I don't worry about judgment. If people have a collective point of view, oh my God, Sheila's so wealthy. Guess what's gonna happen to me? I get wealthier. Now everyone's judging me. Money come, money come, money come. See, every way, no, chat bhi meri, pat bhi meri. Chat bhi meri, pat bhi meri.
Right.
So if and if like I'm the only person who doesn't care a flying fuck about Nazar. Because I'm like money come, money come, money come, money come, money come. I get judgment. Oh my God, if she's so spiritual, if she's thinking about people and they're good and this and that, why is she so worried about money? Interesting point of view. You have this point of view. To me, money is not separate. There is no poverty consciousness. I love money, and I realized that after I did Access. I was willing to acknowledge my love for money. I was really willing to invite money into my life. And to me, money was not anti-spirituality. It wasn't. So, coming back to Krupa, are you willing to now choose to be happy? Are you willing to choose happiness? And are you willing to see the phenomenons that you are and look at all of these people and what they see as interesting point of view? Interesting point of view, they have this point of view. Interesting point of view, they have this point of view. Interesting point of view, they have this point of view. Everything that brought up is trying to create. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, online shots, boys and beyonds. You just have to function from interesting point of view, darling. Interesting point of view.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel? Do you feel better?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And you don't need crappy people. A lot of crappy people are going to go away from this world or from your life once you start stepping up. They will not be able to handle your energy. And that's a good thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Not like I don't lose friends. I lose people all the time. Anti-consciousness will go away from you. People who disempower will move away from you. People who are functioning from anti-consciousness will move away from you. And there are always going to be people who function from anti-consciousness. Always. See, what we do here is empower people. It's I'm making you see more of you. And if someone functions from anti-consciousness, guess what? Do I need to pay attention?
No.
No.
No. It's just that, I mean, I always feel that people just take me for granted. I mean, and I can't tell no. If someone
Because
tells
you
me
want to
do
be the
something,
good one. You want to be the sweetest Krupa.
it's not.
So, are you willing to say no and upset people's universe? You're not willing to do that. You're not willing to be the demon from hell. You're not willing to be the bad guy. You have to, like, sometimes people will tell me stuff, okay? Will tell me, you know, can I do like this, and I tell them, no. No. They're like, huh? What do you mean? I said, no. For me, it's very easy to say no. Uska dimag kharab ho jata hai because people will ask you a question always expecting a yes. But when you ask the question, you have to be also willing to receive a no.
Yes, but I mean, that's why people always take me for granted because they know that I can't say no.
Yeah, so now learn to say no. Start practicing to say no. Okay, people ask Krupa for money. Let's see if she says yes. And sometimes you create yourself. Sometimes, hold on. Sometimes you will create yourself to have no money. You will create your money reality to be pathetic so that you don't have money, so that you don't have to say no. So that you can actually say no because you don't have it, not because of any other reason. Are you willing to say no? When people ask me for money, I say no. It's not that I don't have it, but I just choose to say no. I don't want to give it to you. Can you give me this money? No. Why should I? Diwali hai. Main Diwali pe bhi nahi deti.
I have given and I've never got a single rupee from anyone, and now when I needed, no one wants to repay me back my own money.
Yeah, because तुम्हारे सर पे क्या लिखा है? You have to be willing to say no, and you don't have to create yourself to be in poverty, so that you have an excuse that you actually don't have money, and you're saying no because you don't have it. You can still say no, even if you have it.
Yes, ma'am. I will now.
And you have to like get out of the addiction of being Miss Goody Two Shoes. Everywhere that you've fallen in love with the impression and the alter ego and the image of Miss Goody Two Shoes, are you willing to destroy and uncreate?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Are you willing to be Chudel? 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 Chudel, 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 Chudel. Everything that it brought up. Meanie. She's so mean and selfish. Are you willing to be mean? And say no. And all the definitions that you have of mean, and everywhere that you made someone wrong for being mean or saying no, or you've made a judgment of them saying no, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am. I'm willing to do.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Those people have honored their money and said no to you. I think you should do the same. Money feels so like, you know, money feels like you really don't care for it. It's like your child, you know, like बच्चा अगर किसी ने बच्चा पूछा दे दिया, ले लो मेरा बच्चा. Money doesn't feel like you really care for it. It feels like as if, you know what, I just come to you and you don't even like have an interaction with me. तुम मुझे 2 रात भी नहीं रखते हो, तुम मुझे दे देते हो, and you don't even have that possessiveness. Money feels like that. Your relationship with money needs to change. Are you willing to care and honor money is the question. Are you willing to care and honor for money more than you care and honor for the interesting image that you've set out for yourself that you can't say no? Or that Devi that you have made yourself to look like, that Barbie doll. Ayyo. Alya, she's so sweet. Are you willing to get out of character?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you willing to say no?
Yes.
And everything that doesn't allow you to say no, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys, men. All the addictions and all the meanings that you have attached to this being Miss Goody Two Shoes, are you willing to destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. All right.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Hopefully,
Are
I
you smiling? Are you smiling
today.
Are you
Yes,
smiling?
ma'am. I am. Yes, ma'am. I am.
Do you see that
Thank you
happiness
so
is
much.
just choice?
Yes, I do.
And that choosing to be Miss Goody Two Shoes is not going to make you happy?
Yes, I see that as well. Thank you so much.
Oh, I need a small break. I'm going to.
We all need. We all need.
Yeah, and actually this light is like blaring in my face. Wait, hold on. Let me see. No one can see me now. No, I'm gonna get something else and cover this Zubin. This is really, really bothering me. It's really hitting my eyes now. I have tried reducing. See, it doesn't get reduced. No, there's nothing wrong with the light. Yeah, the live videos do something different because this is Zoom, darling. This is Zoom. Zoom barabar. Yeah, see how dark it is?
But you're still visible. It's okay.
Yeah, it's too dark.
No.
It's okay.
No, I'm just gonna get like a t-shirt and put it on it. What?
For now, it's okay.
You can see it clearly.
Yeah, for now, it's okay.
It's not that dark?
No.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a t-shirt. Can you get a t-shirt? Because then it dims the entire thing. Here it dims half of it. Get a t-shirt and come. No, the white t-shirt. No, not this, not this. Get the white t-shirt.
See, Papa, I told you it won't work.
Go get it and come, white t-shirt.
I told Papa.
Yeah, like a dupatta. Dupatta is best. Hold on, guys. Just pause it. The recorders, please pause. Let's take guys, let's take a 5-minute break, okay? 5-minute break.